Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Noodleknite. You may call me Noodle. And today, we're gonna try to finish the Slaughterbound. I am tired for some reason today. I don't think I got enough sleep yesterday, or majority of the time I try to sleep. What's up, Ermin? What's up? Yeah, I don't know. I think I may... Okay, maybe I do have insomnia, whatever it is called. Because I don't get enough, like, deep sleep, probably, is what I want to think. Being tired today? I don't know. I think I got, like, maybe, like... Usually I get, like, 4-ish hours of, like, deep sleep, so that kind of sucks. I forgot to wash my... Okay, it doesn't matter. It's a dry brush anyway. We'll just put that over there. But yeah, what's up, Seer? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yesterday I played some Halo Combat... Halo CE. Why do you keep calling it Combat Evolved? But Halo CE yesterday. We are on the 4th mission. We're just starting it. I think we're going pretty quick. It's just that the first 2 missions were ungodfully long, is what I can say. Yeah, but yeah. What are you guys up to today on this fine, wonderful... Okay, it's afternoon for me, but yeah. We'll just wait a little bit to get painting, because I just want to talk a little bit, and that's kind of just it. But yeah, we hit 200 subs on YouTube, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just don't know if I should do anything, or be like, yeah, 200 subs. Waiting for the plane? Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, you're at the airport. Nice, nice. God damn it. I think I still have the cop. Recover from a cold, and I'm ready to ship my friend in a shipping container. I unfortunately had someone dip for a holiday. That really sucks. Is it? I guess it's on short notice too. But it's better than telling... It's better than your friend telling you the day of. I had a friend... Couple friends, I think on some occasions, tell me they can't show up on the same day. I was like, couldn't you have told me like yesterday or the day before? And so, yeah, sometimes it gets really annoying. It gets super annoying. I can replace the person, so I'm shipping my friend in a shipping container to another continent. Dang, how he's gonna live in a shipping container? Just make sure he gets a lot of food and whatnot, I guess, or just like you make it so you can open the shipping container from the inside, right? And then he's on the cargo ship, and he goes around opening the other shipping containers, and then he finds food in them. Now he will be in a stress position. Oh, I see. So he's not gonna be able to move. Gotcha. Did you guys see the new launch box for Warhammer 40k? I saw the reveals. What did you guys think about it? If you guys seen it at all, or seen pictures, or the video, or the live stream, whatever one helps, most likely. You gotta tell me the details. But yeah, my opinion of it was the orc side looks really good, and then for the Space Marine side, I only like maybe 2 of the characters, which is probably just the chaplain and the captain. I was ghosting 3D printer research. Yeah, that's good. I like my 3D printer, except it's a pain in the butt to clean out. Also, I think I need to buy a different type of resin. The type of resin I have is kind of too thick. It's too thick. I need something a little bit thinner, so I might not go with Sarai Tech anymore. But yeah, Sarai Tech is good, but I think it's useful for... Probably not 3D printing minis. It's useful for maybe other stuff. Just not that. It does have a cleaner look to it though, so... But usually I spray paint a lot of things for that. Spray paint a lot of the minis, but yeah, that's good. So also new refreshers for the intercessors and vanguard are so boring. Yeah, I thought so too. That was really boring. Yeah, honestly, it was like... Come on. The ancient... Oh yeah, all the characters for me look good. I also realized I didn't paint this hand over here. Probably be for pirating minis, and my friend will be begging to pirate Legos. Ooh, really. Yeah, I would start with like a cheaper printer. I started at the midway, I believe. I started with like a printer that costed about 500 bucks ish, I believe. But usually when I order from Amazon, somehow like all the printers are on sale for like $100 or $200 off. So there's also that as well. But yeah, I am most likely not gonna get the launch box. I did get the launch box with my friend for 10th edition. I got the Tyranids, but then I sold them, unfortunately. But yeah, I do have an Orc buddy, but I don't know if he'll want the 11th edition launch box, or if I want all of the Space Marines. It might make it easier for him, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, hopefully I can finish this up today. It might take a lot longer than I thought, but there's only 3 of these. Wait, we got the most grueling part of the mini done, which is the trim and then the base paint. So that's good. That is really, really good. Also, how's the mic? I was looking at like what my mic was. And I was like, why is there no mic input? I'm seeing like the thing not go off, and it's like, oh, why did OBS like shut it off for some reason? So I had to like quickly set the mic and everything. New bits will be at least alright for kit bashing. Yeah, it will be good for kit bashing. Like the helmet. I don't know what kind of helmet for Space Marine it is, but it's like the Mark 9, Mark 10. I don't even know what it was, but the one with the grill for on the faceplate. Okay, there we go. That is that one. The flesh tone is good. Time to paint the town red. Yes. I think people have realized that I really like to paint the color red. I don't know. There's just something about it that makes it... I think it's just my aggressive playstyle towards games. If you saw me in playing Halo, I literally run at them. If you notice other streamers who play Halo, they kind of sit in the back. I was talking about this yesterday, right? You want some Mark 7? Oh, is it Mark 7? Sorry, I don't know what it is.
Blood for the blood god.
Yes, blood for the blood god. Also, I fixed that. I realized I had 2 of the same sound alert, so yeah, it's gone. So that's okay. I doubled up. That's okay though. But how are you, Otaku? How are you? Did you see a new launch box today? The reveals. Oh, oops. Let me just focus this real quick. I just realized it's like really blurry. Yeah, I tried to autofocus it, but it doesn't work very well. Still, I'm so bad. I have not. Yeah, if you look at the pictures, they have the new minis for the launch box for 11th edition for Space Marines and Orcs. And I really like the Orc side. The Space Marine side is... It's okay. It's okay. That's about it. Alright, we're taking... I'll see y'all. Bye, Seer. Bye, Ermin. Goodbye. Have a safe trip. Don't die. I gotta move this mic a little bit closer and my face a little bit closer. What's in the box? You gotta look at it. You gotta look at the box. There's a new captain. There's a new chaplain. There's a Space Marine Ancient. There's a librarian. There's 10 new intercessor sculpts. Whoop-de-doo. There's Vanguard Vets. There's... What is it? Eradicators and the Line Speeder. And the Orc side, I have no idea. There's a lot of new ones for the Orcs. There is a lot of new ones for the Orcs. Ooh, yeah, I need to glue on this arm a little bit better. The Orc side is incredible. I strongly... I'm gonna try to strongly recommend it to my buddy who plays Orcs, but I doubt he's gonna get it. He doesn't play Warhammer that much, and currently he is playing Inner Crusade. Yeah, they look kind of the same as the jump pack intercessors. Like, I don't know. Like, I think the box is okay for new people, but I think a lot of the Space Marine players, I don't think it's like it's okay is all I want to say. It's just borderline okay. Did you use red armor for the gold? No, this is not gold. This is, what's it called? That's not it. It is called Rune Lord Brass. It's a brassy armor. It kind of looks gold, right? It's not gold. It's the type of brass from Citadel paints. But I guess they rebranded to Warhammer paints. But how are you, Torn Honor? Do you have Torn Honor? Are you honorable? Or do you throw people off cliffs? Oh yeah, this arm severely needs to be... really needs to be glued on correctly, but I am so lazy. Was gonna use Balthazar. Oh, really? Balthazar Gold? Balthazar Gold kind of looked kind of bronzy to me, but I like this one a little bit. It's like, it's not too like saturated for the gold, which I like. It's kind of just like good. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like not too like too powerful, too saturated. And I love it really. My kind of betrayer is pretty good, I believe, but probably not as good as yours. Also, it's like in the display case in the living room, so I don't want to go get it. But I would love to see your kind of betrayer. Sound like a phenomenal painter already. No, it's just a model. It's not the whole box. Everyone with a brain's probably smug right now because we told them so. Yep, it's just a model. Ooh, Yep. I don't know. The Space Marine characters look really cool. Like, I think the best looking ones to me are the chaplain and the captain, and that's kind of just it. I don't think people probably want the eradicators. I know one of my buddies, he really loves like the the Gravis armor, so he probably pick up the eradicators at some point. He is a diehard Space Marine fan. He loves his Ultramarines. Ultramarines are pretty good. They're kind of strong. I sometimes lose to him when we're playing together. It's just that Oath of the Moment is kind of busted when you're playing a Codex compliant chapter like the Ultramarines. You get reroll hits of full rerolls to hit rolls, and then like you get to reroll the wound roll or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was really strong. But yeah, it sounds like you are a World Eaters player, Torn. How about that? Do you play World Eaters a lot? Love the Daka rig. Okay, yeah, the Daka rig is so good. Like, holy, that thing is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that's like one of the better models in that lunchbox. I also do like the Orc War Boss. He is very big and intimidating, is all I gotta say. That Orc War Boss, that's like the cherry on top. Is big. Very, very big. Also, I didn't get that wash for the metallic. I'm gonna go tomorrow, so this thing won't be done until I get that wash, unfortunately. So yeah, you have 8 armies. Dang, you have more armies than I do for 40k. I only have 5 armies for 40k, and then I have 3 for Age of Sigmar. Yeah, the occasional World Eater game. Actually, World Eaters are becoming more and more of my most played. But I do like mailing a lot in the game. I think my first army that I actually bought was Blood Angels, and they play pretty similar. Very, very similar. It's just that I think between the two... Oh shoot, the arm fell off. Well, time to glue that back on later. I I didn't glue it on properly, but that's fine. Can fix it later. The only difference I noticed between Blood Angels and World Eaters is that other than like the fly keyword and the jump packs and the damage output, I think Blood Angels has higher AP on the majority of their weapons. Like I think most of them have like AP 2 and up for the special units. Like I saw the Sanguinary Guard, I was looking and comparing, and they got like AP 3. World Eaters games are always over fast. Do you win a lot with your World Eaters? Or is it like your opponent shoots you off the table kind of deal? Okay, yeah, the Orc Banner Boy is really, really cool too. Yeah, World Eaters are kind of tough, in my opinion, to play currently because 10th edition was very, very shooting heavy. Usually win pretty fast. I run a bunch of fast units to small people. Depends on what you're playing though. Oh, I see. You're a good player. I'm just a bad player then, probably. Yeah, World Eaters. I think I started them, I think half a year ago, and it took me a long time to figure out how to play them properly, and I still don't know actually. I actually don't know how to play them properly. I like to play the durable armies a little bit more. They are a lot easier to play in my opinion, because if you make a mistake, it's like, oh, that's okay. My army can tank it. Whereas you have World Eaters, it's like, oh, I made a mistake. Oh yeah, everything's dead to shooting. Everything is dead. But that's the whole point of the game. It's a learning experience. My friend also learned that screening for your Leeming Russes is pretty good, except when your entire Imperial Guard infantry dies, and then the incubi can 6-inch pile in or consolidate to your tank. I'm guessing a Lord on Juggernauts. No, it's not a lot of Lord on Juggernauts in my opinion. They are pretty good. They're really good with a 20-man, because then your engagement range is 3 inches, and so you can get a lot of dudes in. I would say... that's a good question. I would say for me, I like the 8-bound. The Exalted 8-bound. The Exalted 8-bound are good. Rhino tanks, one of the most dependent. Yes, you need Rhino tanks. Rhino tanks, very good. Otherwise, your units kind of fall dead. The speed they give, yes, they do give your. If you attach them to Corn Berserkers, they get 10-inch movement instead of 8 inches, which is still pretty good. I'm probably gonna stick with World Eaters. Corn Party Buses are mandatory. They are mandatory. I do like the occasional Land Raider too, but the Land Raider is good. It's just my problem is moving it around the map to actually disembark your units. There's like no space. That's my only problem with them. Otherwise, the Rhino's pretty good. Yes, the second one. Do I have glue with me? I do. It's on to the other side. Wipe some powerful units with his precious axe. I should probably run the Master Execution, but it's that or the Lord on Juggernaut. That's the thing. I also only have the one Rhino. So I don't know if I want to double up on Rhinos at that point, so it's fine. Okay, maybe I should just keep the hand off, because painting it might be a little bit easier. But yeah, the other armies, I know you didn't ask this, but the other armies I have are basically Thousand Suns. I have a Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and I'm currently working on a Chaos Space Marines for Iron Warriors themed. And that is kind of just it. Yeah, we got this guy over here. Yeah, I wish Angron was good, but he kind of sucks at the moment. But I still bring him in because it's funny, just like watching him charge something and everything just dies. That's like I do play to make it optimal, but I want to play with the fun characters too. Is Harlequins. People really struggle against the Trickety. Oh, because of the... Do they still have the foot belt where they can move through terrain? My friend really, really loves the Harlequins. Every single time he brings a Solitaire, oh, yeah, your Solitaire instantly kills the character. I don't know. I can't remember what the buffs is. That's all he does. It's like, what is it? Advancing charge? Oh, yep. Deb wounds or whatever it was. And everything just dies. But in a turn that kills the character, it's like, okay, job done. It's dead. Yeah, I think I like the melee armies too much, but I think I'm playing Iron Warriors, but the Iron Warriors are also pretty durable. Worst army to paint though? Yes. The checkerboard design sounds absolutely horrendous. So you like your Harlequins a lot. You sound like one of my friends because he likes his fast moving army, so that's why he picked Drukari as well. He picked the Drukari. He initially picked the Harlequins, but then they're not an army anymore, unfortunately. And so he transitioned to the Drukari, but I think you can still ally in... Can you still ally in Solitaires? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure he did. You gotta tell me. Because I don't know anything about Eldar. So I'm just moving stuff around because like there's barely any space on my desk. Harlequins have their own detachment. Ooh, okay. Goes up the webway. Nice. Oh, I have arm room now finally. Been kind of like squished. But yeah, I am playing a crusade campaign with a couple of friends. I think there's 8 of us. So I am not playing my World Eaters. I'm playing my Dark Angels. And we just finished phase 1 of like the campaign. So some people got 2 games, some people got 1. I got 1. But the thing is, a majority of the people playing, they're pretty new. Like what is it? There's 8 of us. I think about 5 of them are pretty new. There's 3 of us that play pretty consistently, so we understand the rules a little bit more than them. I got matched up against one of my new friends. So, yes, he lost, but I wasn't going to go easy on him too. Like, he's going to have to learn the game the way I did too, is pretty much just lose. If I go easy on him, he's not going to learn anything. I'm sorry. Like, that's the way the game is played. It's like, you're gonna learn. Like, if I go easy on you, you're gonna learn nothing. But yeah, I was kind of annoyed. No offense to him, but I was kind of annoyed by him a little bit. Nothing wrong with like how he played and all, but I asked him to prep for the campaign match he was doing, and it's like, hey, bring a notebook. It's gonna be a lot to keep track of. Bring like your printouts or like book, and he did not, unfortunately. Like, he knew I was very annoyed. I think I had like the face on, a very annoyed looking face. But yeah, it was a good game. He's a good friend. It's just that one thing kind of annoyed me, because his phone died like mid match, and he kind of looked up the data sheets. And yeah, he forgot most of his passive rules for his units, and also he forgot to do the detachment stuff too. So that kind of sucks for him. Yeah, I'm not gonna baby him. But I did ask him, it's like, hey, do you have this, and this? And he was like, I have no idea. I was like, okay. But yeah, that was his 3rd game too. So to be fair, that was his 3rd game. Oh, what's up, Sleepy? What's up? How you doing? I had thought of how to paint the dancing elves. Blend colors, then the parts you want to check your board, then paint the black lines over. Does that work? I couldn't tell you, but I think the Harlequin player within chat could probably tell you. Mia Sleepy, how you doing? You're painting up your heretic space marines. Hopefully they're coming along pretty well. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish up these exalted 8 bound. Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, the space marine side kind of sucks, not gonna lie. That's my honest opinion about the Armageddon box. The space marines kind of suck. Save for the space marine captain and the chaplain, and everything else kind of sucks. They're a good base for other stuff. Oh, true. You're absolutely right. You can get it for the bits too. Right? You get it for the bits and then you use it on your Chaos Space Marines base. Gotcha. Also, I have another question unrelated to the launch box. What do you guys think? Who would win in like a fight on the tabletop, Trajan or the Lion? Because I think one of my new friends again, who's getting into tabletop, kind of wants to pit Trajan against the Lion, but I don't know what the outcome's gonna look like. So I'm kind of curious what you guys would think. Would the Lion probably win? I know the Lion is like almost double his point, but I think the Lion would win. Yeah, Lion stomps. I also agree. But we'll see what happens. He's gonna also learn the hard way. Yeah, I do like the dynamic posing up the new Space Marines, but you know what looks better than the Space Marines? The Orcs. Tabletop. I should have mentioned that, sorry. The tabletop. That changes the approach for my answer then. The line for sure. Yes, I do agree. But yeah, my other friend really likes the Custodes. He already bought some proxies for the Custodes. By proxies, I mean, you know the Pillarmen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? He got like Custodes themed like that. With the poses. Great Unclean went before, raising the Ascent Attendance is 8 to 22. Oh, Lion has theoretically 22 root wounds? Oh, I didn't know that. I guess they mapped it out. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Awaken my glistening abs. Exactly. He bought that. He bought that. He bought like some proxy models for the Custodes, but he said the shipping wasn't bad because he ordered it from out of like North America. He said the duties was like really, really bad. He said it was god awful. Trajan has 8. Oh, I see. New orcs look cool. You may pick up 11th edition starter box. The orcs do look really, really cool. They absolutely do. But I am not an orc player. I might want to convince my orc friend to get the box though. So we'll have to see how that will work. The little speeder is really cute. Yes. Okay, I was looking at it, right? They don't have the flight stands anymore, but it's on that little tiny smoke looking thing. I'm wondering how the hell that connects to the base. It's like that thing is so skinny looking. I can literally just like knock it over and the thing collapses. So I don't know how that connects onto the line speeder is what I want to know. Yeah, I am going to the hobby store tomorrow to pick up some paint and some models. I'm bringing a friend along with me because he wants to join too. Plus, he doesn't drive, so I am basically his ride. So there we go. I have a companion to go to the hobby store tomorrow. What models we're looking to get? I am painting some models for a friend. So I am going to get Gilliman. And I need to grab some more paint for him too. But I think I might want to go with Pro Acrylic. So I have to look at the conversion table for Citadel paints and Pro Acrylic. So I need like a 1-to-1 or somewhat similar. Yeah, I have no idea. He wants Gilman. I was like, okay, that's fine. But if there's anything else that I want to get, I might maybe get more coin berserkers, maybe another 10-man, or I might go into what is it? Corn demons. I don't know how corn demons work in World Eaters. I think I was looking at some like lists about how people run corn demons. It's just basically 2 bloodthirsters and 1 bloodletter, or multiple bloodletters and 1 bloodthirster. So I'm not entirely sure, but they do look cool. Except for the bloodletters are kind of outdated. Tactical rock made of gray plastic is bound to be more durable than the clear plastic fight stands that we'll see. Yeah, the clear plastic stands kind of suck. That put me off of buying them. He's Scarbrand? Really? Scarbrand is scary. I saw his damage output and he has a higher damage output than Angron. I was like, holy, what the hell is this guy? That is scary as hell. Yeah, but I need to be... What is it? A little bit frugal. A little bit. So I need to not spend a whole bunch of money. Because I was thinking of getting Marnius Calgar for my friend, but I was like, do I really want to? But it's also his birthday coming up within the next month or so. But oh, I forgot, he also watches the stream. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna know anyway. Most units lose 1 to hit when wounded. Scarbrand gets buffed when he's hurt. Only unit in the game that does it. Yeah, I was looking into that too. He gets the more he gets damage, he gets more buffed. Pretty much a berserker. I wish Angron got something like that, but Angron he's not that good, but they lowered his point cost so that you can take him for a reasonable amount, but still he kind of sucks. But it's okay. I like bringing him. He's a cool looking model. I think he's like one of the prettier looking models in the game, and I actually like looking on him on the tabletop. So I bring him a lot. Oh, I need to add more water to my wet palette. I need to add a little bit more. But what version of Marinus Calgar? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. I don't know what version of Marinus Calgar is the Lord of Skulls. I don't know if I want to run the Lord of Skulls. That thing is like, what, 500 points or something? There may be a chance, but not in the foreseeable future is when I want to get one. If my friend gets a Bane Blade, I might think about it, but probably not right now. But Marnius Calgar, I think for the memes, yeah, for the memes. I'll probably run it for the memes. I want a new Rust model. Oh, a Lehman Rust model? You got, how many variants of the Lehman Rusts you have? You have maybe 10 different ones, right? You got the Lehman Rust Battle Tank. You got the Lehman Rust Executioner. You got the Lehman Rust. I don't know what else there are. Yeah, aside from memes, my friend, he likes the Marius Calgar and Gravis armor, but he doesn't have the one in the Terminator armor, so I have to see if I can get it. Not the tank? Oh, yeah, I knew what you're talking about. Sorry, I just wanted to mess with you a little bit. The Primarch. Yes, sorry. I was just messing with him. Did it sound convincing? Did I sound like an absolute idiot? Maybe. Yeah, I would love a Lehman Russ model, but I don't know how long it would take. Wait, what emote is that, Sleepy? Is he shooting at me? Oh, he's just giggling a little bit. Okay, I think that's good for the flashy bits. I'm kind of lazy with it, but I can still see all the details. Next two Primarch models are Perturabo and Dorn. Ooh, I would love a Perturabo for my Iron Warriors themed army. So I gotta glue this on. I didn't glue it on correctly. But yeah, I would love either of those. Actually, I don't like Doran that much. I don't like him that much. I don't find Doran to be that interesting of a character. I can smell the glue. I wish for Corvus Corax to return a similar style. Corvus Corax, I don't know too much about him, but I find him a little bit more interesting than Doran. Also, did you know that Corvus Corax is Raven for in Latin? The way you say it for... What is it? How do I say this correctly? Well, can't figure it out. That's okay. I need the black do I do the black details? I think... Yeah, let's do the black details. Can do that now. And Peter Turbo coming back. Yeah, they kind of... Actually, do they hate each other? Or is it just one-sided? I don't know for sure. Okay, yeah, let's get the black details in. I think I have my... Yep, Abaddon black right there. Yeah, I am probably gonna get rid... no, that's not. But yeah, if I do want to paint more today, I think I would go with... I don't know. If I do want to paint more, I have some jackals sitting in the back somewhere. So I gotta think about that. Yeah, Dorian Return would make the most sense with Peter Turbo coming back too. True. Ferris Manus. He has Iron Hands, most subtle name ever. There may be a chance for Ferris Manus to come back. I'm not too sure. I was watching a video about potential Primarchs coming back, and I think it was like a one from Arbiter Ian, and I can't remember what he said, but he said like Ferris Manus could potentially come back, but I can't remember what his reasoning it for was. So sorry, I can't help you there. Is this some Jackal Zero paint to paint? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have 20 in the box somewhere, but I already painted 10. So I'm not too sure if I want to paint like 20 more. The Ferris Man is the first one to die. Technically, yes, he was. But then you have the other two legions that shall not be named. So we don't know what happened to those ones. The missing... What is it? The missing second legion and the missing... Is it 19th Legion? You only need 10? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too. You only need 10 to watch the home objective. Okay, so maybe I won't paint 20 more Jackals because that seems redundant. Like the only way Ferris Manus comes back. Ooh. Was trying to clone him? Oh yeah, he was trying to clone him, but he killed all the clones. Or the Chaos Spawn, they take so much damage, really. I don't like the Chaos Spawn models. They kind of suck, in my opinion. They really suck. Because they were imperfect? Yeah, they probably were imperfect, right? Because they're just clones. Yeah, I don't know. Like, everyone keeps saying Chaos Spawns are really good. I can see why they're really good, but I think the models just like... They're just really ugly. So I choose not to buy them. So that's just a me problem at that point. Like, I do know they're very good, but yeah, I do not want to get them. Well, he's got the 8-pound piece and they look way better. What bases are they on? They're on 50s, right? They're on 50mm bases? Are they and 50mm? And they're roughly the same size as the 8-pound, correct? You were saying that? I have to look at that website for miniature comparison. Okay, because my friend did give me some Greater Possessed. I know they're not a thing anymore, so maybe I could use the Greater Possessed as Chaos Spawns. That would be really cool. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna use those. That's a good idea, Torin. I'm gonna use those Greater Possessed as Chaos Spawns. It's technically GW plastic, so I guess I can. But now I need to take off those 40mm bases. I do have some 50s lying around, so that's good. Thank you for your advice, Torn. I appreciate it. I just 3D printed my bases. Yeah, I had my friend. He has a 3D printer. He 3D printed some bases for a friend, but he printed too many, so I just kept the extra ones. But yeah, I only bought bases from GW. I think a total of one time. I needed some 60s and some 40s. The 40s were meant for my sanguinary guard, but I just bought the new ones because I got really lazy to just like take off the bases of 32s and then redo them. So I just bought a couple, but yeah, that's fine. Skull bases for World Eaters, hundreds of skulls of them. Nice. I want to get an FDM printer, but I don't know. I need the more space for it. I do have a resin printer, but that thing is a big pain to clean up, by the way. That's why I like to 3D print in big batches. Also, don't set up a resin printer while you're sick. I did that and I got like, I think I was so tired just like walking up and down the stairs, just consistently checking on it and then cleaning the plate, the face plate, whatever it's called it. The build plate, sorry, it's called the build plate. Resin poisoning is a real thing. Yeah, I need to really be careful about that. So that's why I don't do it as often as when I got it anymore. When I got it, I was like printing like one thing a day for like a month. But I wear a half face mask too, and I just open a window. Yeah, I don't print really often anymore unless I am doing a lot of stuff all at once. Which is probably a good thing. I mean, I think also ran, there's also a fume hood too, like for, not fume hood, what's the one in the kitchen called? I can't remember, but that thing, I just run that thing as well. Okay, yeah, I'm not too concerned if this 8-bound doesn't look good. I just need it to be done. So if it's up to tabletop standards, then that's good enough for me, because I mainly paint to play the game. I don't like, it's not gonna be like a parade ready army kind of deal. I know some people like that. They mainly paint for the hobby, but I do it just to be able to play and not have to look at gray plastic all the time. Because looking at gray plastic kind of sucks. Yeah, I also might have a lot of people keep asking me, local people by the way, I'm not interested in doing commissions like halfway across the world, because that, if you see the tariffs and like, what is it, tariffs and duties, they're like, it's so expensive. Like I cannot do it. Like customs and whatnot, you know, like if you order something from outside the country, it's like messed up. It's like severely messed up. I don't know if you guys have dealt with it, but yeah, it's bad. Oh, I missed some details. There's some metallic details I need to paint. I have a base generator that can completely customize the size, height, and number of mega slots. Ooh, you have that? Nice. I know my friend just like finds STLs online, and that's what he normally uses. So he has, I think, all of them for GW standard size, and he just prints those. The only thing that troubles him is he runs out of black filament quite often. So, because he's using it quite a bit. I was looking at Imperial's Dark Mech to see if the new Stalker construct will work for Chaos Bond, but the 4-pack is 60mm and the other comes with 650mm base, but also others too. I can link it to you later if you want. Let me see. I think that's okay. I don't have an FDM printer, so I think that's okay, Sleepy. It's totally fine. If I have an FDM printer, then I would take you on that offer. But yeah, free and easy to use. Okay, yeah, send it to me then. I just swapped my answer. Sorry, it's so delayed. I'm also very indecisive. I'll probably send it to my friend and let's see how that works. Okay, that's good. And there's more tubes. There's so many tubes on the 8-bound. So many. So many. So let's try to finish this up. I think last time I tried to paint this, I had a really bad like paintbrush, so I could not paint this correctly. Oh shoot, I missed that. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of brassy bits I missed. But yeah, I think I understand what I like now for Warhammer. I like the Chaos Space Marines. They look a lot better than the Space Marines. I don't know. I looked at the current Space Marine releases and then the new launch block. I look at them as like everything's kind of just flat. Like the only thing that interests me were the characters, where they had a lot going on. And for Space Marine like units, I like the divergent Space Marine units. So in particular, I like the Sanguinary Guard, and I think the Inner Circle Companions. Those things look very, very cool. But to have like, I guess, base infantry line, everything looks particularly the same except for the weapons, which kind of bores me. But I think that's because of my painting ability as well. Yeah, this is coming along pretty good. Okay, once I get Gilman, I'm gonna use my special snowflake paintbrush. It's gonna pull out the good ones. Because he's paying me quite a bit for these ones, so I gotta return the favor in painting them with good stuff. The only thing I'm worried about is the amount of trim on it, because I'm gonna paint it blue first. Normally if I was painting something like that, I would do gold first, but I think I'm gonna try doing it the other way, which is gold. Grey Knights with the best marine aesthetics. They're so good. The Grey Knights are actually really good. It's just that they're really old. So like you said, they cannot be refreshed unless they want to throw those out. My friend has some Grey Knights. They still look very good, except they're very short. But yeah, he is also one of the better Warhammer players, in my opinion. Like, he just understands the rules quite a lot. He hasn't even played in 4 years, and he just like absolutely stomped other people. So I don't know about that. He's also a very good Magic player. I think it's just like him understanding like the fundamentals and like in strategic games makes him a really good player. Because when we were first getting to Magic, he just beat up everyone consistently. But then we got better. But yeah, I think it got to a point where he was saying, this was when we first getting to the Magic and Commander. He got kind of like upset because we kept targeting him because we kind of all sucked. And this was like back in like high school and whatnot. So we got better. We stopped targeting him consistently, and then everything's good. But yeah, if you want to get better at the game, try not to target your friend every single match, or they will not want to play with you, kind of deal. Give me more sisters. Give me more shooting Celestians. The sisters are really cool too. It's just that I look at, what is it? They gave me so much pain in 9th edition. I think it was like 9th edition that had an anti-psyker like army detachment. And I played a lot of Thousand Suns back in 9th edition. So I was so angry with sisters. They're like my least favorite army to play against in 9th edition. It really sucked. But other than that, they kind of sucked in 10th edition. My friends stopped playing them because their rules were kind of garbage. But the models are cool. They're really, really cool. What other black details are there? Hold on, I gotta put this down for a little bit. Okay, what does the backpack look? Oh, there's no backpack on this box art. Well, it sucks. Alright, let's see. Oh, I remember. Oh, is that gold or is that? Okay, let's just be lazy with it. No one's gonna look at this model close up. It's okay. It's totally fine. Maybe I should have grabbed my finished 8-bound. Try to use them as a reference, but I guess not. Not today. Not today. But yeah, Halo's fun. I'm gonna continue playing that. I just realized that the pistol in Halo Combat Evolved is super OP. It is so broken. That thing one-shots like hunters. Not a comp piece, not a problem. Yeah, exactly. It's not competition piece. Yeah, you can one-tap the hunters. Yeah, it's so funny. I love it. Like, you just dance around and it's like, oh, you hit the fleshy orange bits and they all like, they just drop dead. It's so funny. Also, what's up, stop motion? I'm horrified by you. You're horrified by myself? What did you do, stop motion? What did you do? What exactly did you do? Did you buy a new army without painting the previous one? Yeah, like if I was painting something like Gelman, like a character, I would spend a lot more time on that. Way more time on that. But something like this, I'll just paint it just like up to a good standard and that's it. Oh my god. I'm kind of curious what you did. Is it Warhammer related? Is it school related? I write sci-fi. Oh, you wrote a sci-fi novel. Is it coming along pretty well, or you have to like redo it a lot? Is it cringe? A lot of things usually are cringe when you first write it, so don't worry about it. One of my ships is 750 meters long. That is a big ship. But I don't know how big the Warhammer ones are, so I wouldn't know. Aren't they like 5 times the size, like 5 kilometers in length? Also, how would you travel like a ship that far in length? Would you just teleport across it or drive like vehicles in it? I'm not too sure. The ship is 18 kilometers long. Dang. New army while finishing the last one. It's a standard operation procedure. It is. It is. It usually is. One of my buddies does it. I don't do it because I actually finish my painting my army before I buy a new one. Except for the one I just bought, which was the Slanesh one. But to be fair, it was a good deal. It was a super good deal. So I just literally just bought it as is. Like, you guys wouldn't blame me. Like, I got the army for like half off. Like, it was like a 1,500 point army for like $500 Canadian, which is like, I don't know, like 300-ish bucks US, I believe. Could be wrong, but yeah, I am not passing that up. Because a lot of the Hinanite Subslanesh models are pretty pricey. And that was like probably my only chance to get it for like dirt cheap. Don't judge me, you will be judged. Well, I painted most of my armies. It's just that one time I didn't finish an army before buying a new one kind of deal. Normally I do. It's like I tell my friends, it's like, hey, I painted this army so I can buy a new one, right? I show them the picture of the army I painted and they have to say yes. They have to say yes. Is built as a 9 centimeter long model in Lego. So if I build an 18 kilometer long, it would be 2 meters long. Ooh, that is the long boy. Very, very long boy. That is want that horrifies me. Sorry, I don't really understand what you're trying to say there. That is what horrifies me. Oh, what? Okay. Sorry, it took me a little while to process that. But yeah, that does sounds kind of scary. Scurry. I just forgot to paint these little nails. I always wonder how terrifying these things would be in real life. You can drive it like a car at that size. You could. You definitely could. Oh, speaking about cars, I was driving home from work yesterday and it made me realize something. Have you guys ever driven... Okay, imagine this scenario. You drive behind a car, right? And you're driving behind it and you're at like a intersection, a four-way intersection. And then all of a sudden, right as soon as like they pass like the intersection, or like as soon as they're trying to make a right turn, they turn on the right turn signal right as soon as they're turning. That drives me insane. It's like, I need some notice before you turn right. I don't know if you're like gonna do anything or just braking for no reason. I don't know if that helps a little bit, but it kind of annoys me that like they turn on the right turn signal as soon as they're doing the action, kind of deal. Do you guys... I think I'm trying to explain it to you really poorly, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Otherwise, I just suck at explaining things apparently. 1/100,000 scale. Ooh, that is crazy. That would get you a horn blast anywhere, to be fair. Really, it would. Like, you have like the intersection, like you're driving. Okay, let's use models for a second. So you're driving, right? And then like as soon as this guy tries to do a right turn, he just like signals it for like half a second and then turns. Like, what the hell is that? That's all roundabouts. You guys have a lot of roundabouts in Europe. We kind of have some, but like it's only in like areas that are not too busy most of the time. Yeah, drivers where I am, but they're usually okay. It's just that some of them really suck. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, time to paint this one. Oof. What? No, you have to turn signal on as you stand there. If you're the first one, so other drivers can see where you're going. Yeah, you're supposed to like use your blinkers for the intent, not as soon as you're doing the action, which drives me insane. Like, come on, you can do better than that. Also, the driving tests here are kind of weird. By weird, I mean it's like, it's I don't know how to put it. Like, you can literally look at your phone and search out the answers. Kind of weird. I know it might be it probably is a lot easier and sorry, a lot harder in Europe, I believe. Like it's more intense. Yeah, it's good enough. You can turn on signal lights at about 10 to 15 meters away from the turn. Yeah, usually you do it with you usually do it a little bit like further away, not as soon as you're doing it. You're correct. You're definitely there. Stop motion. I don't know. Driving rules are different in every country. But you always get bad drivers in every country too. Bad drivers are everywhere. I just wholeheartedly wonder how they get their license. I am not a particularly good driver either, but I do try to keep like a good driving record. But then there are people who drive like, what is it, 20, no sorry, 30 under the speed limit, and it drives me insane. You ever, okay, I don't know for you Americans, but like I don't know what your speed limit is for towns. I assume they're like 30 miles an hour. Imagine someone driving like 10 miles per hour, like just like consistently. It sucks. That's like 50 kilometers an hour and someone's driving 30. And drive it when instructor, drive with school lesson. Yep. You guys have it like very strict. It's a little bit more relaxed in North America. Like you guys are like super strict with your driving. Yeah, I did have a driving instructor too. But yeah, they were very nice. Yeah, we're gonna finish this. Maybe we're gonna try to go as long. Driving test. So you need to try stopping a car when sliding. Then we have a written test and the actual driving. You stop car when sliding? Really? We didn't have that. I guess that's like for Sweden or so, or somewhere in Europe, because we didn't have that part of like the driving test. We basically have, you gotta drive. You have to, your written test you need 70 to 80. Really? You need 70 to 80? I think ours was like about 80%. You gotta pass 80% on the written. And for the written, it's like you can't fail 10 questions. You can't fail more than 10 questions or else you don't pass. Yeah, it's I think I had to do it so much. Yeah, it for me it was quite a lot too. I think I failed the written at least 3 times. The thing that got me is that it was all multiple choice, but you can only have one right answer. That's the thing with multiple choice. Are an optional thing in the UK, which is all you're controlling cars in the low grip scenario. Really? I don't know. Ooh, it's interesting. But in the UK, you guys have a lot. You guys drive a lot of smaller vehicles, right? There's like no trucks or whatever. You guys drive like the really small hatchbacks, I believe, and sometimes a sedan. I'm not particularly well versed in UK driving or like the laws around it. I do not know how people can paint this without going insane. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I think I'm speeding through this a lot quicker than the last ones I did. I think it's because I used a really tiny paintbrush, but I don't know. Could be a fact that it has been... No, it hasn't been that long since I last painted them. Painted these 8-bound, the ones I currently was like half a year ago as well. I guess it's because I know what to expect. Okay, there we go. We do have some pickups, but aren't as prevalent. You'll see a few SUVs or crossovers. What are crossovers? I don't know what that means, by the way. Is it like, do you mean like hatchbacks, or we have e-tractors, modified cars and vehicles that can max drive at 30 kilometers and 15-year-olds can drive them, so we have a whole culture around it. Ooh, you can drive at 15? Nice. Reggar culture. I don't know what a reggar culture is. Oh, shoot, I missed this brass right here. Oopsies. It goes to show how good I am at painting. But I got paint up more brass too, so we'll pick up the black paint, and then we'll go back and paint that brass that I missed. And then we'll do some cleanup as well. Shush phone. Don't need you to beep at me. I like SUVs, but less suited for off-road. Oh, okay. I think I understand a little bit more now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I have to off-road quite a lot from one of my summer jobs. So I need something that has all-wheel drive, or else it's gonna be very tough to get out of the mud. Extremely big speakers and beat up and reggers are people who drive old vintage cars. Oh, okay. I see. Ooh, it's very interesting. The modified cars are nice. They're really nice. I like one of my friends has like a modified car, and he basically like, I think he added like external speaker. No, sorry. He added like the extremely big speakers to it, and it's like super loud. But he likes it, so it's fine. Also, that car was super expensive. He didn't even buy it too. He got gifted it from his grandparents, I believe. But his grandparents won the lottery, so they were like, yeah, you can have this car. So it's like, okay, that's fine. There's less black details in this. And Raga is when you go hit on people romantically. Ooh. You hit on people romantically. It's like flirting, I guess. Okay, this one. No, that's not it. These both groups have one thing in common. Dance band music. Ooh, I don't know what kind of music that is. Is it like techno kind of thing? Techno music. Really, I like techno music to a certain degree. It's okay. This one doesn't have a lot, huh? Oh no, it does. I forgot about the feetsies. Sometimes I wish painting would be a lot shorter, but I guess you gotta enjoy the process if you're willing to do it. Some of my friends do not enjoy the process of painting a miniature. Hence why one of my friends got me to paint his Krieg army. And he didn't give me an exact number of the Kriegsmen he had, but he ended up giving me like 70 individual models, which was a big pain to do. I was originally gonna do it for free because I was gonna paint them on stream, which I did. But like he gave me so many, so I was like, no, you gotta pay me next time. And now that I have a standard, it's like, hey, you gotta pay me before I start painting, kind of deal. Like I need to charge for it because it's a lot of work. Barbershop Crutat, who sings very butterly. Gotta post some songs in Discord. Ooh, okay. Post those songs. Hopefully I can actually listen to them, because sometimes like Spotify is really weird in that you can't really listen to music because of like region stuff. Okay, this one. Oh, that one's good. Okay. Then we got this one whose arm popped off. Okay, yeah, this arm is snug. I'm gonna take a drink. I am thirsty. It's all in Swedish. That's okay. Music, you can listen to music and not understand it, and it still sounds good. That's a good Coke. Good Coca-Cola. In America, are really desperate for European hatchbacks and super minis. And then you can get the hot hatches, which are a ton of fun. We have hatchbacks. I don't know what super minis are. I assume like the Mini Cooper, but a lot smaller. I don't know what the hot hatches are, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of the cars in North America are like usually pretty big. But the funny thing is, you'll have people who buy pickup trucks and all they do with it is go grocery shopping. It's kind of funny. It's like, oh, you got this big pickup truck and you don't use it to actually haul stuff? That's a waste of money. You just have it just to look big. So I don't understand people's reasoning for that. Which is why I got a SUV. SUV still does the same amount of work, but it's fine. You don't get the truck bed. But I wanted one originally for work because I got put a bunch of dirty equipment in my car. So yeah, no truck for me, but that's totally fine. I think an SUV just works as well. It's just your car is gonna smell really bad all the time. Okay, let's see. Oh, right here. Okay. There we go, I believe. Doesn't need to look good, it needs to look done. Yeah, I think having 12 8-pounds is good enough. Unless I really want to go for 15, but then that might be overkill. 15 total is what I meant to say. But yeah, I'm not much of a car enthusiast guy. I have a lot of friends who are, but I mainly just use a car to just like drive around, kind of like a stock vehicle kind of deal. I don't normally do anything special to it. There we go. Oh, this one. I remember this one. This one has so many tubes on this one arm. It's crazy. It is crazy. Try not to overload it a lot. Cause I did it with the last one and it just like looked pretty bad. That's okay. It can look as good as it wants. Okay, that's a little bit better than my last attempt. But yeah, I think hopefully I can try to beat Halo next week. Hopefully, if I don't get tired. Yeah, I am enjoying my nostalgic gameplay of Halo, but Halo CE was probably one of my least played ones because it was older. It's pretty old. Was it 3 songs in Discord? I hope you can listen to. I'll probably listen to them after the stream if that's okay with you. But normally I do try to listen to like what you guys post. Is very 60s? Dang, very 60s. Okay. I like the feeling of 2000s music a lot, or like 2000s. The what's it called? Punk rock. I like punk rock a lot. Punk rock up the early 2000s is goated. Give a review or something? Yeah, I can try to give a review. I might not be able to understand the language, but I'll give it a listen after the stream. Super minis are super tiny cars. They're about 4 meters long for 4 people and some boot space. That sounds really small. That sounds like one of my friend's cars, actually. He has like a small car like that. He definitely does have a car like that. It's so small. But he says parking it super easy. Like that thing, I saw his parking space for the apartment, and he usually parks beside a truck, and that it's like a difference of day and night. That truck picks up so much space, and look at his tiny hatchback. Is like, oh, that thing is like he has a really easy time parking it, like all the time. It's so funny looking at the comparison, though. It is super funny. Yeah, what are my hopes for next edition? For next edition, I really hope they give Thousand Suns a heavy weapons team for like a psychic dreadnought, and then for World Eaters, something fast moving is all I want to say. Give me something fast moving for the. Sorry, I can't think today. For the World Eaters, something like Juggernauts. Warriors play the game 48 to 81. Dark Elder versus Elder rates. Ooh, too few units, and probably gonna drop 1 Archon in favor for a transport and maybe 10 more. Yes, I have seen the new Armageddon models. Yeah. Do you have Scourges? I think Scourges are pretty good. What is it? The strike and fade mechanic? You get to shoot and then D6 move. I like those units a lot from when my friend was playing. Is more Zangors? No more Zangors, please. No more. Definitely no more Zangors. If I ever see another Zangor in like another box, I think I might flip the table, because they did it for at least, how many boxes has it been? They did it for the Grey Knights versus the Thousand Suns. They did it for the Combat Patrol. They did it for the Holiday Box. Yeah, they did it a lot, yeah. Zangor's heavy weapon team. I don't think Zangors have that much good of a shooting. They got pistols and that's it. I equipped mine with the Zangor blades, and that's kind of it. That's all they get. But yeah, I don't know what they would give for World Eaters, but I think I guess a Berserker Surgeon, that could be a good one too. Like, I wouldn't mind another character, but I think they have to get more than just one character for this edition. It's like how less goofy the new orcs look. Yeah, my friend's probably not gonna be happy with how less goofy the orcs look. He doesn't like that. He likes the goofy looks better. Had cracked shooting. Oh yeah, the bows. Yeah, the fate bows. I do like them. I was trying to get some Zangor Enlightened at some point, but like they were sold out for like a couple months, so I just gave up on that. But I think I'm also waiting for like some like Thousand Suns on disc that are not Zangors. Please, for the love of God, give me something equivalent to the Doom Knights and Total War Warhammer, because those things are sick, but they don't. Give me Sorcerers on disc as a 3-man unit, and my money is yours, Games Workshop. And that's all I ask about. No more Zangors, please. Just no more Zangors. Just for the love of God, no more Zangors, and we're good. Get Zangor Marines? No. keep trying to sell Zangars to get rid of their like excess stock, but no more, please. I think 20 was enough. That's 20. 20 is the max amount I will go for. No more, no less. Zangor Gore-Tex Beast. That sounds funny. Yeah, maybe they may need more melee options too. Who knows? Yeah, I need to go redo some brass options. I might redo get some brassy bits I missed, which is like the back here, the weapon here, and then some other stuff. Yeah, I think I should try to play my Thousand Suns more. It's just that, yeah, melee Rubik disc. That would be sick, actually. That would be super sick to do. It's just that the Rubik Marines can't really work without a sorcerer. They're kind of just like automatons, unfortunately. But yeah, my only problem with the Thousand Suns is that whenever I play them, they're always difficult to play, which is very fair for an army like that. Titanic Zangor, please no. No Titanic Zangor. Yes, more Zangors. No more Zangors. Please no more birds. Bird beastmen. No more. I had enough. Zangoriel the Red? No. Have you guys ever... You guys have probably painted something equivalent to Zangor, so you definitely know my pain. You definitely know. Okay, that's all the black details. That's good. I just gotta go back and do the brass ones. What's up, Officer Buck? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? You like Warhammer? I'm currently painting some 8-bound for my World Eaters. Or you just like notice how I'm kind of like painting these guys up. They seem okay so far. It was so fun. They're not fun to paint, but they're more fun than the Rubik Marines. Is all I can say. Just taking a paint break. Good. We like to take paint breaks, but I think I need to try to finish these because I missed some bits. Spent like 2 hours. Dang, on a single Zangor. I guess that's about the amount of time I would take on a Zangor too. So good for you. Yeah, I think nowadays I can maybe spend 2 hours on a model like a Space Marine and it's done. Wait, what were you painting, Buck, Officer Buck? What were you painting? You painting Space Marines or you painting some other stuff? Yeah, that one's good. This one's good. I'll get around using bits from the Zeech cherry to get past the foot slugging leaders for horrors. Nice. I don't know what the horrors look like for what's his face for the leaders, but they're probably pretty bad because the horrors have an older sculpt. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Looking for my metallic. I think I might keep buying metallic like Citadel paints, but I think for base paints I might switch to. People recommend a pro acrylic, so I might do that instead for paints going forward. But who knows? Who knows? Some Imperial Fifth Company intercessors. Let's go. Is it tough to paint the yellows? I always hear it's a pain to paint yellows for stuff like that. But more power to you. That sounds like a heck of a job for your intercessors. And which one was it that I messed up? Oh, it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Okay, let's see. No, I got that. Oh, that's good. Just this blade. Yeah, it's this one right here. That's what I messed up. Imperial Fists are interesting, but I think they're probably one of my least favorite Space Marine chapters. I don't know. I don't know. I don't find them that interesting. Or maybe it's because that yellow is not an interesting color to me, but they are really, really cool on the table because they have a big gun line. Honestly, the toughest part for me is the black shoulder trim. Really? Yeah, I don't know how would you would do that. I don't usually paint with yellow, but I see a lot of people paint with yellow. They paint it with majority of the time they paint it with contrast paint, and they usually like dry brush some paint on and then add like contrast yellow, and it comes out looking really good. But yeah, you picked the hard color. To yellow is a really tough color to paint. Like really, really tough. That's why I don't usually do it. But more power to you. You are braver than most so far. That's all I can say. You're braver than me. You make the burning chariot, the one with the exalted flamer on it. You can make them a horror leader from other parts. But they have a lot of customization parts. Ooh, interesting. Had no picture of the design, or only pick up 2 from the game. Gotta post it. Ooh, let's see it. Oh, did you guys see the Space Marine 2 like patch notes or whatever? I'm pretty excited for it. If you guys play Space Marine 2, the top part of the trim that connects to the yellow part of the shoulder pad, if that makes sense. The shoulder pad. You mean like something like this kind of deal, but like on the Space Marine? You mean like the height the raised part of the shoulder pad is what you're trying to talk about. The trim around that, right? Black mess ups are hard to fix with yellow. Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds hard. That sounds really hard. Dang. I don't think I would be able to do that. Gotta have a tiny paintbrush or just be really, really good at painting. Which is not me, by the way. Definitely not me. So I'm just thinking about what else I need to do. I think I need to paint the other metallics, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, what other colors hard? I was thinking about white scars because I don't know. Space Marines based off the Mongolian Empire kind of slap, but painting white is also hard, which is what I don't want to do. More power to people who play white scars, and also bikes are not good. You posted a Zangor, did OSL. Let's take a look. So I'll listen to music later because that's gonna take a majority of the time. I'm sorry, stop motion. It's kind of hard to see, but I can kind of see details from a meter away. Okay, I see. That makes sense. I think it looks good. I think it looks good then. Even though it's from a meter away, it kind of looks hard to see, but it looks really good. Okay, let's paint these Iron Warrior stuff now. See the one going? Yes, I do see the one glowing. But yeah, I need to buy some more Iron Warriors paint. I have a question for people who... I think there was one person who did Iron Warriors. What did you guys use for your metallics? Did you use Iron Warriors or did you use like something like Lead Belcher? I am so stuck on that because I've been looking up videos about that and I have no idea. Would I go with like a darker metallic or would I go with a lighter one like Lead Belcher? Real iron? I don't think I can get real iron, unfortunately. I don't think I can reasonably do that. I'm kind of broke to buy like real iron. Oh, there's not a lot of metallic details, huh? Except for this stuff right here. Well, this I guess not a lot of people are here to answer my question. Okay, I'll do some more research about that then. But that was the only question I had for painting up Iron Warriors. Is like, which one would you do? A lighter metallic or a dark metallic? So it's like Iron Warriors metallic or Lead Belcher metallic kind of deal. What question? Like the base like silver metal for Iron Warriors paint scheme is what I'm wondering. Been looking and no one has like a good answer for me. But yeah, people are mixed between Lead Belcher spray primer or like an Iron Warriors one, so I have literally no idea. Lead Belcher, then the silver. Okay, I'll start with Lead Belcher then. I might have to go to the store and actually no, my friend recommended buying black primer and then dry brushing on Lead Belcher and then yeah, doing a lighter dry brush after that. That sounds pretty good then. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, that is good. Any more metallic bits I'm missing? I don't think so. You know, this is going quicker than I expected. Probably because I got, like I said, I got the most grueling part out of the way. So that's good. Who said something? Oh, I thought someone said something. But I'm just really crazy apparently. Also, Lead Belcher spray then silicon gray over it, then dry brush a lighter paint instead of getting a gradient from black to silver. You get greens of dark metal to silver. Oh, I was thinking about that too, but I wasn't sure yet because I'm getting recommended a lot of stuff from my friend. I was thinking that way. Your way too is to do like a dark metal and then use like a lighter metal. But I'm gonna try using enamel washes, so it might be different. It might be very, very different. But we shall see. I'll see what they have at the hobby store. If they don't have black primer, I'll get the other one instead. The metallic one. If they don't have metallic, then I go with the black primer. What's up, man? It's doing good. Sorry, I misread that and I thought you said shut up. I was like, oh, what the heck? But thank you. But what's up, End Lifter? It's a long time no see. How have you been? I'm trying to paint up these 8-bound and there's too many different colors on it. There's way too many different colors on it. But I got a lot of Iron Warrior Chaos Space Marines to paint up. It's way too many. Way too many to do. Well, I got 2,000 points worth of Blood Angels. Let's go. Let's go. Getting 2,000 points of Blood Angels was hard for me too, because I kind of suck at building like normal Space Marines lists, because you got a lot of options. That was my only problem with it. But I think it could be better. It could definitely be a lot better than what I did. But you gotta tell me what you did to get 2,000 points of Space Marines. I am really curious. Did you go heavy into Death Company or did you go heavy into Sanguinary Guard? Because I think for me, I went heavy with the Sanguinary Guard. I think I do have like one unit of Dead Company and attached it to Lamarche, and I got one Dead Company Dreadnought, which is technically a Brutalis Dreadnought, but it is fun. Honestly, I know a lot of people don't like the Brutalis Dreadnought, but I really like it. It looks sick, even though I did the arms like really messed up. But that's okay. I got a lot more infantry. I got a Death Company Dread and a Ball Predator. Nice. I tried to run at one point in my Blood Angels like playing career. I just ran a bunch of infantry, but the only thing that really sucked about playing all infantry is that everything is super squishy. That's the only thing that sucked with it. So you don't have something like a tank to soak up damage for you, kind of deal. I recommended these guys to you. I have Blood Angels already, so yeah. Also, what's up, Kato Sicarius? They're all painted up. Posted the difference now. Oh, you did? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, the Corn Berserkers. Oh, yes. You did. Oh, those look good. Yeah, these are 8-bound. I was shopping with my friends, and they happen to be on a discount, so I just bought them. The Sanguinor is good, I believe. I just haven't used it. I said you might like that faction. Good times. Good times. Very good times. Oh, you're gonna be happy about this one, Kato Sicarius. I'm gonna get a Gilliman tomorrow. Hopefully, if it's there, to paint for a friend. Hopefully. If it's there. So that's gonna be something I will get. I don't think I'm gonna paint it on stream, unfortunately. I need to actually work really hard on it. So I need to not look at it from like a foot away kind of deal. Yeah, I do like the Sangrenor. I think he kind of competes with Mephiston, I guess, for that role. He's not really much of a buffer. He just slaps really hard, from what I remember. What do you think about the two metal styles? Oh, that's what you meant. Let's take a look again. So let's see. Try brushing Lead Belcher over black and Lead Belcher with Silken Gray. Okay, let's see. That one's black, okay. And that one's Basilkin Gray. I honestly like the one with the dry brush over black. It looks a lot better in my opinion. It kind of stands out a lot more. When my opponent charged me and having them reserves, yeah, the Sangrenor is really good. I haven't used him yet, but I heard he's like a really good duelist. But it's like you get your buddy with that. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I might just get the black primer instead. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get that. Also, it's kind of hard to look at the mistakes when you use a black primer, because if you use a lighter primer like a light gray, it's easier like if you miss details. Whereas like if you use a black primer and you miss details, you won't see it as much. Those are two I know of and would recommend people to do when doing metals. Yes, I would absolutely do that then. Then I gotta use a gloss varnish afterwards, because I do need to, because enamel washes, the oil washes, they eat away the paint. So I gotta do that before I do anything else. Get these guys too, but I would want to find a way to get bash the helmets. Yeah, some people don't like the faces. I am very vanilla, so I actually kind of like the faces a little bit. But yeah, I can understand why people want a helmeted variant. Yeah, more power to you. Did I miss any metallic bits on here? Oh, I did. I forgot about the little like Space Marine studs on the flesh. Oopsies. Totally forgot about that. So I need to go back and do this. totally forgot. Meta of Sanguinary Priest leading the Vanguard Vets. That is evil. I can't remember what the Sanguinary Guard does. Does he give them dev wounds or something? I love the faces and love to paint the eyes. I hate faces, so I usually don't paint the faces because no one's gonna look that close to them. So I just give up on that part. Plus, I'm trying to paint a lot of armies all at once, so I can't really do that. Yeah, I like my Sanguinary Priest. It's just that it's kind of hard for him to go with the Vanguard Vets because he doesn't move as quick. I don't know if you can do that right now. Attach the Sanguinary Guard onto a Vanguard Vet because he doesn't have a jump pack. So I'm not entirely sure about that one anymore. There we go. Not all the metallic bits on that one. Gives them 5 up feel no pain, gives them plus 1 AP on melee. Ooh, that's disgusting. So like their 2 up goes to like a 3 up and their 3 up goes to like a 4 up. That's messed up, by the way. Now certain close up shots look better. Yes, exactly. Close up shots look way better. We'd be fun to swap the head from a Corrin Bloodspawn. I don't know what a Corrin Bloodspawn helmet looks like. I'll have to take a look. Also, I don't know if they're still there in chat, but someone recommended like using like 8-bound as like a Chaos Spawn proxy. I was like, wait, I have Greater Possessed. They come in 2s. And you can't use them anymore. So I was like, oh, I can use those as Chaos Spawns now. Let's go. Yep, that's my idea for the Greater Possessed I have now, because you can't use them anymore. So I guess I'll just use them as, you know, I guess I'll just use them as Chaos Spawns. Just put them on a 50mm base and we're good. Oh, hi, Heck. Hello. How are you doing? How are you? I just realized you joined the chat. Oh, you meant the Blade Guard. Oh, no worries, buddy. Blade Guard are strong as hell. I have a unit of 3 and they are good. They're really strong for what they do. I had a friend had run with 6 with a Judiciar. Those things don't die, by the way. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because a new Sanguinary Priest can't do that. But he said Blade Guard instead, so that's what he messed up on, so that's okay. He meant to say that instead. But yeah. I actually don't have Blade Guard for my Blood Angels army. I have them for my Dark Angels, and they're very good. My Dark Angels is basically, I think it's my tankiest army I have at the moment. It's the tankiest one because I run them Deathwing style, and I use the Wrath of the Rock detachment, which is pretty much if anything has higher strength in their toughness, you subtract 1 to the wound roll, which is pretty insane. And then on top of that, the Deathwing Knights get -1 damage. So your 2 damage weapon becomes a 1. Yeah, they're busted. But they are 250 points. Say suppression -2 inch move, more advance and charge. I learned how strong that is. That's one day, and I was running the Barbgons, and it's pretty nasty. Like, your fast moving units become really slow. You got Tactical Marines, and I heard they might be putting the Legends. I'm so sorry about that, Lifter. I heard the same thing too. I'm so sorry. Usually, I think rumors like that become true, unfortunately. So, for anyone wanting to buy Firstborn Marines, don't do it right now. Just stay on the safe side and don't do that. You want your... No, don't waste your money on something that's gonna be, like, outdated. Please, DW, let me keep my boys. I'm not too sure they're gonna let you keep those. It'd be really funny if they did, though. Like, soul units like Terminators become useless. You're very true. You're very, very true. It's extremely detrimental on fast-moving armies like World Eaters, Emperor's Children, and what is it, Blood Angels. You know, these Proximus Intercessor bolt rifles. You can, but you gotta remember people are picky about the height issue too. So you gotta put them on a really tall rock. So that's the other thing you can do is put the Tactical Marines on the tall rock, and they're the same height as the Intercessors, so you're good. Whoops, I missed this part again. There we go. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, almost done the metallics, I believe. Then we move on to whatever else I'm feeling like, actually. I actually don't know. Maybe the bony bits? There's a lot of bony bits on this. Oh yeah, there is a lot. I just noticed them right now. There's a lot of bony bits. See, spore mines for fast armies. Spore mines, I tried to use them. They seem really, really good. It just prevents your opponent from like moving into them, and when they do move into it, they then just kind of blow up. But they do get secondaries, which is really funny. The secondaries are really, really good. Spent my lunch building 10 Cataphracti Terminators. Finished with 40 Mark 6 Beaky Marines, some Horse Heresy yesterday. Ooh, that's nice. I wish I could build, like, models for my job. Like, during break, is what I meant to say. I wish I can definitely build, like, 40k minis for my job, but I don't. The chainsaw gauntlet, the table saw. I hated using a table saw. They scared the hell out of me. Like, I don't know if you guys like are in like trades job and have to use a table saw. I don't know how you can do that. All like heavy machinery scares the hell out of me. That's like the one thing that scares me really badly, is using that. Alright, I think that's all of the metallic bits, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that is good. Okay, there we go. When they come out, I might get the new Eradicators or Heavy Bolters. They were shown in the 11th edition box. Yeah, they look good. They look really good. This guy drinks. And drinks and power tools go hand in hand. They do go hand in hand. Every time I see a construction worker, they have like the Monster Energy drink. Spore mines are great for behind enemy lines, engage on all fronts, display might and something else. Yeah, they're really good for that. They're really good for secondaries, which is why a lot of people bought the Bio Wars and then they got sold out pretty quickly. I had 2 of them. I tried them. They're really good. Okay, how am I gonna do this? God. Okay, maybe we take like a 5-minute break. I need to chill out for a little bit. Yeah, the orcs are so good. For some reason, he gave them blast. Yeah, I don't know why they get the Pile Wars blast, but did they get them indirect fire too as well? How much range did they get? They got 48-inch range. You just plot them on the objective and you're good. How many points were they too? No, the Pyrovores were 60. The Biovores were 90 something points. I don't really remember anymore, but they were good. You want either a transport can advance, move, and still charge out of a heavy weapons or a heavy weapons team, like 5 calibites for heavy weapons. Oh, you mean for your Jukari? Yeah, you guys have the one transport, right? I think that would be really strong if you had like, well, you had the Reaver, you have the smaller transport, you got the bigger Reaver like ship, right? I believe. Calibites with heavy weapons would be really cool too. The only thing you got going are the Scourges for those. But I think I heard some like weird rumors that Vect might come back for Jujukari. Are transports worth it? Yes, transports are worth it. So the one thing I learned about transports is that they keep your infantry safe, so they'll take the brunt of the damage for them. And then because your infantry are usually slow moving, you can actually move them up the board pretty quickly with the transport, because transports are usually like what 10 inches or more of movement. And then you can disembark them, right? And then they're like 10 inches up the board instead of 6 inches, and they won't usually get shot at unless the transport dies, then they get shot at. Also, transports have firing deck, so that what that means is that sometimes the units inside of the transport can shoot from within the transport outside of it. So let's say you have like firing deck 2 on a transport, it means 2 of your models inside of your transport can shoot. So that's pretty good. So imagine you put a bunch of Hellblasters inside a transport and they can shoot outside. What the new rule for 11th? I don't know what the new rule for 11th is. Enlighten me, please. I need the enlightenment. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. What is it? Waiting can go. Ooh, this gray here is like not mixed completely. All the paint is separated. That's not good. Vect with his boat plus retinue. Yeah, that would be really cool. Like my friend really wants Vect to return because he wants one of the big boy models for Jukari. I mean, Jukari did get some new models this edition, right? They got the new named character. They got a new Archon model. I think that's pretty good. Okay, now this is the other part which I don't like, is doing all the gray. So I'm using a gray for all of the bony bits too, because I'm gonna be using a contrast paint for that. And then I'm gonna use a lighter bone. I think it's like Gray Seer contrast paint, and then like Screaming Skulls or whatever it's called. So yeah, that's my plan for that. It's gonna take a while to do, because I just realized how much I need to do for this. Okay, let's get started. God, so it's already been 2 hours. I think I need to go a little bit longer, but I think max is like 4. Because then I gotta go for Din Din. Got a new Archon and Lady Malice and Return Grotesque. Yeah, a lot of things got taken out too, which is very sad. I honestly like the Grotesque model. That thing was cool looking. I don't think you guys should have lost the Grotesque model, but I think, what if they bring back the Grotesque model? Like they bring back the older models. Because you know how we didn't have the Chaos Space Marines, didn't have the Mutilators, and then they brought them back. That could be an option for them to do, right? Like a small range refresh is what I'm trying to say. Very, very small range refresh. Hope new plastic head Tana Tails. Yeah, that would be cool too. If your transport gets charged while models are in, they can disembark and go into melee. Yes, they can. I believe they can. Unless I'm very wrong. Or they have to be outside of 3 inches. I can't remember what it is. I'm so bad with rules like that. I can't remember how disembark rules work, but I think they have to be outside of 3 to disembark. Dark Elder need a full range refresh. They do. A lot of their stuff is from the early 2000s. That's a new rule for 11th. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a new rule for 11th. That's super cool. It's a melee edition for us boys. World Eaters, let's go. Also Blood Angels, let's go. But I also need to play my Blood Angels a lot more. I think I only played 1 or 2 games with them in 10th edition. I only played the 1 or 2. But Mephiston, my boy Mephiston, he is so strong. Every time I play him against one of my buddies, he hates them. You ever... I think one game during 8th edition, I know it's a long time ago, but one game during 8th edition, Mephiston just slapped 2 Dreadnoughts down to the ground. That was so funny. Back when they got the +1 to wound on charge, which was pretty busted, but now they get +2 strength and +1 attack instead. Witches and Raiders might be doing something good now. I don't know what the witches do, but they sound cool. Are those the ones with the whips? I feel like stop motion, you remind me a lot of my friend. He likes all the stuff you like. He likes the Eldar a lot. He also likes the Dark Eldar. And I don't know if you have a Daughters of Cain army, but he also has Daughters of Cain's for Sigmar. Aren't they getting rid of Astaroth for Blood Angels? I don't think so. He just got a new model like last year. There's no way they would get rid of him. I don't see it. Astaroth is pretty cool, but I don't think he's as good as Lamart. Lamart does sustain hits while he does dev wounds. Getting more hits in with that company is probably better. Unless you want your death company to be blowing up vehicles, then I would go with the other option. Like other melee battle line. No tankiness but crazy and melee. That sounds like Daughters of Cain for Sigmar. What other front lines are there? There's like a homunculus, right? Or something like that? Or is it called Are they called racks? I can't remember. I can't remember what they're called. There's like 3 different types of battle lines. I know Calabites and Witches, but isn't there a 3rd one somewhere? I feel like there's a 3rd type of battle line. I just can't remember what they're called. I believe they're called racks. Okay, I was right. Aren't those the tankier ones, I believe? They got higher toughness? Racks are tanky Eldar. Yeah, they're tanky. How much toughness do they have? They have 4 or 5. Tanky. Yeah, tanky for an Eldar army is what I want to say. They're just tanky for Eldar army. Dang, there's so many spiky bits. I'm getting poked by everything spiky. Okay, I gotta move these guys over here. Remember this one time I turned 1 charge and killed my friend's Dreadnought one with Sanguinary Garden and Dante? Yeah, that's still good. The Sanguinary Garden Dante. That's like the classic combo. Is good. T4 wounds and 2 up Funeral Pain. Oh, sorry, toughness 4, 2 wounds and Funeral Pain. Oh, yeah, that's pretty okay, I guess. It's kind of weird to pick a tanky Eldar army though. I don't really understand because all you want to be doing is just killing all the time. Yeah, I like Dante and his retinue of Sanguinary Guard. It is good. But if they don't charge in, then yeah, it's kind of tough. But having AP3 on a lot of stuff is also pretty nasty. It's just that the only thing I don't like about Dark Angels, sorry, not Dark Angels, Blood Angels, is that everything in their melee is only damage 2. Minus Mephiston. Mephiston gets D3 damage. Do you see the new orc stuff? Yes, I did. I did see them. So what's up, Idiotic Synergy? I am doing very good. I'm just maybe gonna blow my brains out because painting these things take too much effort. Yeah, painting these things take way too much effort. Painboy lost all his craziness. Yeah. Yeah, some of the new models kind of suck. I think, like, a lot of the orcs lost their silliness. I'm so sad about that. But the new Daka rig is really funny looking. I think, okay, they all look really, really good, not gonna lie. Like, all the orc models. But the two that stand out for me are the Daka rig and the War Boss. Like, the War Boss looks really, really good. The Orc Trike is back. It does look cool. Did they just refresh a bunch of second edition models? That's what I heard. They just refresh a bunch of second edition stuff. Yes, yes, they did. I don't think any of us were playing back in second edition unless you're like a boomer. The big boss model is cool. He reminds me of the Masters of Execution, but like orc style. He has the big axe and he's like kind of like a second in command kind of deal. Well, I can definitely understand why people can paint for so long. It is very soothing, but then when you're painting, I guess that's why I didn't paint as long when I was painting those Osirik Tri-Axes, because there's 20 of them, but when you're painting 3 models, then I guess it's not that. You can retain your sanity a lot easier. Dakareg and Track. I like the War Bosses cool, but Painboy and Gretchen aren't my favorite. Yeah, those don't look good. Those do not look good. The boys look like okay. But like yeah, Tiny Squigs look good too. They do look good. The boys look okay. They're like in the middle for me. I like the option they got was to get the Choppa and the Slugga like all in one kind of deal, which is really amazing for rules wise. Rules wise, the boys got a buff. Looks wise, some of them are kind of lacking. I think the box art is a throwback to second or third. I think it was second edition. It was a throwback to the second edition box. Yeah, I think I talked about this already. The marine side is lacking. Like the characters are the only good part I liked. Everything else kind of sucked. Yeah, I just want more releases. I just want Perturabo to come back. Give me Perturabo or any kind of like Demon Primarch that isn't like Lorgar, because I don't care about Lorgar. Wanted Leos plus tanks, hope second round gives that. Oh yeah, they usually do have a second round. Let's hope so. I forgot they usually do that. They did that for 9th edition and then they did that for 10th edition. I do remember. Thank you for reminding me about that stop motion, because for the second round of 10th edition, you got the emissary, right? And the Game Stealers, and you got some other stuff too. What was it? The Bio Wars and Pyro Wars? Yeah, that's what you got too. Yeah, hopefully the second round of stuff would look good too. Are unoriginal even for Space Marines. Yeah, they kind of suck. Yeah, I don't know. Like they do look. Oh yeah, lictors too. Yep, you're correct. They got the lictors. Yeah, I really like the Norn Emissary. It is such a cool model. Like, it's funny. I think I saw one person playing with 3, and like it's like really tough to get them off the objective. Like you put 3 on like each separate objective, and they have to like shoot it off. It's so funny. I did that to one of my friends, and I think he put like 10 Thunderwolves, and all 10 Thunderwolves kind of died to it, which is also really funny. Could have done a new Devastator squad. Maybe they might do a new Devastator squad. There's a potential for them to do that if they get rid of the old one, but I'm not entirely sure about that. The ancient web of poor funeral pain. Did they say that? I know that the orc one gave like, what was it? Like a funeral pain and like +1 toughness. That was the orc one, I believe. I don't know about the Space Marine one. People were speculating about that. And a possible move that's also 900 points, that's true. But if you're playing big zombie units, then why not? Why wouldn't you do that? But also, I don't know how a new person would deal with 3 Norn emissaries. Actually, you know what? Stop motion. I actually don't know what the Tyranid Crusade rules are. I actually don't know what they do. If you play Crusade with the Tyranids, you gotta let me know what it is, because I am kind of curious now. Yeah, I like the, what is it? The Norn Emissary looked a lot better than the Norn Assimilator. Norn Assimilator is like pretty much just like your anti-tank, but I don't think people wanted anti-tank that costed like 200 something points. It's kind of okay. I think there's better options for it though. Like I think people liked running the Tyrannofex a little bit more because it was infinitely cheaper, but you get the big like rupture cannon, which is really funny. Yeah, the rupture cannon was funny. I loved that gun. That gun was so fun, even though it was pretty inaccurate. But how do we think that the 4th Warhammer Armageddon is going to turn out? I think that might be player voted, I believe. They did the same thing for 10th edition. It's like, hey, do the Tyranids win? Or do the Space Marines win? Everyone voted the Tyranids. So I'm not too sure. You're excited for the Red Terror rules. Ooh. The Red Terror does look cool. Yeah, so they got rid of the Red Terror and then they brought them back. So we'll have to see. Let's move on to this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, this one has the normal one. This one doesn't. Okay. This one is the special Snowflake one. The special Snowflake power pack. But yeah, one of my friends posted a picture of him painting Grey Knights, so that's really cool. He hasn't painted in 4 years, and then I see him painting. I was like, I got everyone back now. That they locked the Red Terror and Kill Team. Yeah, I'd be pretty mad too that it's locked in the Kill Team bundle. Like, I don't know about that one. I mean, technically, you can use the Nightbringer and Kill Team. There are rules for it, but people mainly use it for 40k. Orcs must win again. Yes. Please. Please, I don't want Space Marines to win. Space Marines are, like, boring in that regard. Like, they're the Mary Sues, the poster boys. But you know what they did differently this time? They didn't use Ultramarines. They used Blood Angels this time. Oh yeah. What was it? Yeah, I don't have any AdMex player near me. I wish I kinda did, but that one time I did play against one, he completely killed my army with Ruststalkers. Dying the first few seconds of the trailer. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, hell yeah, get the Ultramarine out of here. He'll get a separate box later in the fall. Most likely. You're probably correct on that part. Oh, one of my buddies was hoping to get the Rogol Dorn bundle for the Astra Militarum. Unfortunately, they forgot about his pre-order, so he's fresh out of luck because that box is sold out everywhere. I feel really bad for him. So yeah, he was not able to get that box, unfortunately. So now he has to go scrounging around. Like, what did that box come with? A Rogodorn, 2 Hippo Grips, whatever, and then that new transport. So I feel really bad because he really wanted that box. So hopefully he might be able to find one around somewhere, hopefully. But like that box was really popular because they had a Rogodorn and a bunch of other good stuff. So yeah. But to be fair, he also asked another friend to pre-order it from him because he's not familiar with that. Same happened for me in that creek. Yeah. I would usually when I pre-order boxes, because it usually happens on a weekend, I usually wait until the timer ticks and then I just grab one instantly. That's the way I usually get it. When I buy boxes like that, I don't usually entrust other people to do it for me. And the Creed Battle Box, yeah, that sucks too. That box was also pretty popular. But he wasn't playing 40k at the time, so he didn't care about it. But he cared about this one. Yeah, when you're pre-ordering boxes, you gotta know how it works and know when to pre-order it, and you're good. And you normally don't trust people with that one unless you really, really trust them and you're splitting a box. Couldn't get any since GW sold out. Yeah, GW sold out of that box like really quickly. It was super good value. That's all I'm saying. Local, aka 2-hour drive. That is definitely not local. That is like way further away than my stores. It's like that's insane. A 2-hour drive. When was the last time I did a 2-hour drive? I think only one time. But yeah, it still sucks. All right, what other things I need to do? Yeah, all this stuff too right here. The other my nearest. That actually really sucks for you. I guess living in the nowhere has its charms, but then you don't have a lot to go around too. Like there's no really like what's it, mainstream stores or whatnot I can say. I also need to redo my other 8-bound. I need to redo these bits right here because I painted them metallic. But yeah, they have shoulder pad horns. Yep, you can definitely see them. I also forgot to clean them up. Oopsies. Oh well, it's fine. No one's gonna look anyway. Yeah, the 8-bound get the exalted 8-bound get the horns because they are possessed by demons, 8 demons to be in fact, and they actually pass that. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna head off, Lifter. Have a good one. Have a good one. I just realized that. Sorry, I've been like totally concentrating on these models. I'm so sorry if I'm not like reading out your stuff. You know, the benefits about living in the middle of nowhere is the housing is normally cheaper than what you would get in the city. In a small city in town. I live in a probably not as rural as you, but somewhat in the between. But yeah, it's kind of nice, like not living in the city, because living in the city, I find it's okay. Like finding parking is horrendous. Everything's just absolutely busy all the time. Random strangers will talk to you and like try to start fights with you a lot of the time. So I would not want that. Alright, let's see. How many more spikes are there? Oh, look at this. There's more spikes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the shoulders. Oh, and look at that. Spikes. The power pack has teeth on its like exhaust fans or whatever you call it. Need quietness and darkness to sleep. Cities are too loud. Yeah, cities are pretty loud. That's why I don't live in one. Also, I don't like how they look because everything's all cement. I don't know. Whenever I look at a city like that's just like all rock and cement, it's not pleasing to look at. It's kind of, I don't know. I would like to have at least some green. Give me some green in the city and you're good. Like, I don't want to look at rock all day. Like, I think you understand what I mean by that stop motion. When you look at like rocks all day, and it kind of sucks to look at. You gotta get some green in there. Yeah, the city is pretty loud. I think we are almost. I want to say we're almost done, but every time I say we're almost done, we do like 2 more streams, and it was like, oh yeah, we're almost done. I'm not gonna say that anymore. I need to stop saying that because that's like slightly jinxing myself to finish. But yeah, oh yeah, also my friend, one of my boss told me, not friend, my boss told me about AK like pigment powder. I need to get me some of that. The pigment powder sounds like a hell of a lot better to your bases, like way better. I gotta get me some of that stuff. When you're looking in Europe, most cities are remodeling themselves to have more green parks intertwined with the housing, also removing roads for cars. Really? They're removing roads for cars? Oh, I guess you guys have a like functional like subway system, so that's good. Or train transport. Yeah, North America does not have that. Everyone has to have cars because that's the North American lifestyle apparently. So we can't actually use like, I mean, there is a subway system and a train station, like public transport, but like, yeah, people want their cars. I don't know what else to tell you about. Oh yeah, I would really prefer if the city had like a proper like public transport, but they normally don't because people are greedy. Are remodeling for more? Oh, you did say that. Walking, biking, and trams. Yeah, I think North America should do that too. But considering like North America is like giant, and then compared to European countries, it might be difficult. Also, people are greedy. There's also that part too. People are really greedy. Okay, that one's done. I did this one already, right? Please tell me there's no more. Good. Okay, now onto this one. We are almost there. I just jinxed myself, didn't I? I did. Oh my god, I hate this. This game of life. Are you greedy? I'm not sure. Do you guys think I'm greedy? I buy myself Warhammer models a lot. That's kind of just it. What do you guys think? Do I sound like a greedy person to you, or from your impressions of how you watch my streams, do I sound pretty greedy? I mean, I think I have something to do by myself. I don't have Throne. I literally don't have Throne, which is the like gifting system for like streamers. I literally don't use it. I know a lot of people do, but I see no point. That thing is kind of useless to me because I don't really want anything. I know a lot of people have it, but I understand that people want to give gifts to their favorite streamers, but I kind of don't want you to give me anything kind of deal. Y'all can buy yourself some nice stuff instead of me. That's all I'm saying. We're all kind of broke anyway. You know, Sangi, but what you're showing us, we don't know you fully. Only things you show us from what I said, no. Yeah, exactly. Because when you watch the streamer, you only see like what's on the stream, so you can't really know. So yeah, like you said, you can't really come to a good consensus, not knowing the fact that like you don't know what they're like outside of it. So the only thing you can draw on is from what you see. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, that looks good. What's it? Actually, it's kind of watery. Why is it so watery? There we go. Did I use the wrong face plate for this? Oh, I think I did. No, that's good. That is good. Dang, I think all the today. Oh yeah, today is Friday. I forgot. I mean, it might be Saturday for you. I was wondering where a lot of people are. And I was like, oh, they're probably at work. But I do try to keep something secret. Yeah, sometimes you want to keep things secret about yourself because sometimes you don't know if the other person is gonna react the way you want them to react. Most of the time, they may be understanding. Sometimes they will not be, and that's kind of just the way life works. Everyone is really different. But I think the thing that got me kind of annoyed yesterday, I was playing Halo CE and people actually assumed I was like new to the game. So like I kind of got annoyed. It's like, hey, this is like not my first rodeo, so I had to tell them. I think that kind of drove people away though, because like I got pretty annoyed with it, but it's okay. People usually come to something when people is playing a game, a person's playing a game, they assume that they are new to the genre, and I got told a bunch of stuff I already knew, so I kind of got pretty upset or annoyed or irritated, however you want to call it. It has been 22 minutes into Saturday. Really? It's not Saturday right now. It's still Friday. Still Friday to me. Maybe I should pick up another Slaughterbound. I don't know if people run to or not. Actually, I could also pick up a Demon Prince. Shoot, I need to stop buying models. I literally haven't painted my Hedonized Slanesh, but I do have an upcoming tournament in June, so there's also that problem too. 1st of May, a day where in swing called Red Day, aka almost everyone has a day off. Dang, I would love to have days off like that. Okay, this one doesn't have a lot compared to the other two, so that's good. But yeah, I think a lot of you guys in Europe get like good benefits for workers too. Like there's the union helps you, whereas in I guess in North America they don't really help you that much, but you guys get good workers benefits. Like they force you to take holidays, like good holidays too. Whereas in like I guess North America you get like how many weeks of holidays? One or 2 weeks. It's kind of nuts actually. You guys get way better stuff. Valborg, a celebration we have for the last of April. We burn big piles to celebrate that spring has come. Oh, that sounds sick. You guys burn like a big giant bonfire? That sounds absolutely like really cool actually. I don't think we can do a big bonfire, unless like you're in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, you guys have guys have a monarch, right? He turned 80. Let's go. Is he actually? Don't tell me anything about him. I think that goes right into politics. But I'm happy that your king turned 80. Yeah, I need to stay away from politics. Is like I said, it does get really ugly at a lot of points. If you notice on social media, people fight about it all the time. But let's stop right there because I don't want to talk about more about this stuff. Man, it is really sick. You guys get a lot of holidays because we get some, but like not as much as a lot of other countries, I believe. But we do get. I think we had the next one coming up is. I think Canada Day. That's all I can think of. We Canada Day, but it's just one day. But one day is better than no days. Like, would you take no holidays, or would you take like just one day of holiday within the week kind of deal? Oh, he's dyslexic. Oh, I mean, that's not a big problem. Like, I have friends who are dyslexic. There's like not a big problem with that. Like, you gotta understand that like people's reading abilities are vastly different from like if you sorry how do I rephrase this? A lot of people's reading abilities are very different with one another. Like some people are great at it, some people are not, and I have to be really, really understanding that people are not at like the same level as you for reading. So just remember that too. Just be aware. It's like if they're reading poorly, it's like, oh, this guy's not at the good reading level. So I gotta be either very patient or like you can do the other way, and then you can just yell at them. It's like, hey, why can't you read this? This is like dead easy. So I don't know what half you are in, but yeah, it's the way I see it. If that makes any sense to you. Ugh. Okay, I think we're almost reached the finale. Dang, everyone's gone. Gotta take a drink of my soda. Enos, he probably said INSEE and became news on the news. INSEE became a thing and popular. Oh, so it's just a funny thing. Dang, that sounds kind of funny. Let's add this on. I just realized it's been about an hour and a half. Dang. Okay. It's been about an hour and a half. We're almost done this. I'm so happy. I think we will do the highlights on another day. We can do it off stream. That's okay. Oh, I'm painting it off stream. So sorry. I do enjoy contrast. It's like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. I'm so happy about it. It does the wash and it does the base paint for you. And it likes to do small pranks. That's so funny. That's so funny. That is so funny. You guys sound like you guys have a good monarchy. I think for us we have technically we have the British monarchy. So we have what's his name? King Charles? Yeah, King Charles. I mean, he's okay, I guess. I don't know too much about him. That's all he does. Oh. So the monarch doesn't really have any power. They're just kind of there, right? That's what I see so far. I know there's a lot of countries that have absolute monarchies. That's okay, I guess. Just being funny. Yeah, that sounds good, I guess. Oh yeah, this is looking way better. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do this on my other 8-bound. Like this is way better. Except the metallic I did for some ungodly reason. I just realized I left my window open and now I can hear my neighbors. I don't know if you can hear them. That's okay though. They're good people. Just let me know if it gets too loud. You can start hearing them, which is gonna be a problem for me. Oh, hey, what's up, Scion? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How are you doing? I'm just trying to finish up these 8-bound, and there's so far a big pain in my butt because there's so many different things to do. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I'm just having trouble painting 3 models right now, which is kind of sad, actually. Absolute power is giving to the people governing, so you almost have formal powers like meetings, opening, things, taxes, and living in a castle. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So it's kind of the same with our hours then, most likely. Do you enjoy Warhammer, Scion? If so, let me know like what kind of like stuff do you like around it? Do you like the tabletop? Do you like the lore? Do you collect any models or do you like to read books? There's a lot of things to keep track of kind of deal. And I need to know. You have to tell me right now. Mascot for Sweden. Let's go. Sounds like an all-around good person so far. I think I scared the waffle. I think you're playing some 40k tomorrow. Oh, nice. Are you a new player or like are you like a old player for 40k? Have you been in the hobby like a long time or so? And then you gotta tell me what army. Tell me what army you're playing. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what the army is. It's my second game. Let's go. We got a new person here. Welcome to the hobby. Welcome. Yeah, learning how to play is pretty tough, right? I think the one thing everyone New will trap you here. No, I won't. I will definitely not. But I think a lot of people can say that comparing the strength and toughness is like really tough for a lot of new people. Like I don't know if stop motion had this problem like I did, but yeah, it's the same. Of the Imperial Guard, let's go. That one's a hard one to play. It's like for my friend, he's starting around the same time as you actually, and he says like the guard rules are pretty hard because there's a lot to keep track of. One game actually, he forgot everything, all his passives for his model, so that sucks for him. But that's on him. He literally forgot that Krieg had like a +1 to hit and +1 to wound on his stuff. He also forgot that his artillery forces a battle shock. And don't worry, this will all like make sense to you once you play your second game. He forgot all his orders. No, he remembered the orders. He forgot like the passive on each datasheet. Into the hobby. Yeah. I think it took me a good while to get the comparing the strength to the toughness. I think it took me like you after a few games, but everyone's different in that regards. My friend is no offense to him, but he's kind of a slow learner, but everyone learns at a different pace. So he just needs time, and I need to not hold his hand when I'm playing. Like, what the rules wise, I gotta let him figure it out. Otherwise, he's not gonna remember. I am cracked? Yeah, you are definitely cracked. Yeah, he's obsessed with the game now. He's buying models left and right now. It's kind of I don't know how to say it, but is it sad or is it a good thing? It's not as bad because playing no orders is like playing world leaders with no melee. Exactly. He remembers the orders. Like he knows what the orders do, which is really good so far. The only thing he's missing is like I think he's looking for a fast attack, fast moving unit, so he's leaning into the Death Riders. But yeah, I think he's running too many artillery teams, but he also is playing at 1,000 points because we're playing in a crusade campaign. So it's a lot of smaller games and it's a slower build up. But for your guard army, are you running a lot of Cadians? Or are you running mainly like Kriegers? Or are you running a bunch of vehicles or in between? When I'm playing Dark Elf, I become crazy and do not care for things. I just want pain, suffering, and death. You sound exactly like my friend. He said the exact same thing. He's like, oh, pain tokens? Don't mind if I do. He was literally farming pain tokens the entire game. It was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Also, forcing battle shock is funny. Oh yeah, your tank's gonna take a battle shock test. Oh, well, it failed. Oh yeah, there you go. I get a pain token. What detachment does he play? I actually don't know. I forgot to ask him. But his list had, I can't remember. It had like a bunch of weird stuff in it. But I leaned into Krieg at the moment. Krieg is probably really fun. It's really fun. From his list, I remember he had the big, giant, like, heavy tank. I think it's called a Reaver. He had one unit of Rax. I think 2 units of Calbite Warriors. An Archon. A unit of... I think it was a maxed out... How many Incubi can you run? 5, I think? He had 5 Incubi with the character. And he had the Scourges, but this is 1,000 points too. But I honestly don't know what he likes. But it looked like he was deep striking a lot with his racks. Oh, sorry, not racks. What are they called? Not the racks. What are they called? The green looking guys. I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, probably the same as yours. But I can't remember what the unit was called. It was like a kill team box too. I honestly don't remember. I remember they were green. What are the green looking guys called again for Drukhari? That can deep strike? And they go uppy downy? We saw me. I can't remember. Yeah, the mandrakes. He had mandrakes. He definitely had the mandrakes. But yeah, Krieg is fun. I like it. He needs more tanks. He needs way more tanks. He also, for his 1,000 point list, he ran way too many artillery teams. He ran 3, and he had nothing to capture objectives because he couldn't move on it quick enough. Even though he used the move order, like he needs something really fast. Yeah, he also needs to learn that, like, what is it? You always need more tanks. Yeah, they look good. He has the older mandrakes. He has the really old looking ones. I think they're all in like resin. Yeah. What did he mess up on? I think he kept using the one where you increase ballistic skill by 1, but he needs to use the one where it increases your rapid fire by 1, which is kind of insane. Yeah, that thing is nasty. Imagine all your weapons getting rapid fire 2 instead of 1. So your guys will be shooting like 3 shots each. Is this the right one? No, that's not the right one. Actually, no, I'll just use it. Actually, I can't remember anymore. Okay, let me just like be right back. I gotta look at what my actual old 8-bound look like. I need comparisons. So I will BRB for like a minute or so. Okay, I'm back. It turns out I messed up, so it doesn't matter. I'll just do whatever. I painted this white part on the weapon. I painted it black, but this one I painted it gray. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Not the extra amount of shots you get from the rapid fire. Oh, okay. So I'm very wrong. I don't know how to play guard, so I just assumed. Don't assume everyone is bad. Assuming is bad. Don't do what I just did. Not the extra shots you get from rapid fire. Oh, okay. So wait, in 99% of the cases. Oh, okay. Wait. Attack characteristic rapid fire weapons. Ah, okay. So you rapid fire. Okay, rapid fire weapons. You're right. That is a difference. Because then their ones goes to just straight up twos. Because las guns are just are all rapid fire guns. Okay, okay. I understand. But yeah, he needs to figure. Okay, you know what kind of like threw me off a little bit? He wanted to run his command squad with just lads guns. That's kind of insane. He did not want the special weapons on the command squad. Like, am I crazy for telling him don't am I crazy? Is he crazy for that? Like, when you have a Creed command squad, you want to equip them with the special guns, but he wanted just all lads guns, so I don't know what his thinking is. He said it was easier to remember, but I was like, no. You need plasma and multi. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. That's what I told him too. I told him, don't do that. Like, I know it's hard to remember, but don't do that. Yeah, he changed his mind pretty quickly after that. So I was like, I know it's hard to remember what your guys have because you have all the Forge World models, but like an easy way to like remember what each gun does and what each gun looks like, you just have to. It's like that's part of the game. Yeah, he always overcharges because he has a med kit. That's true. It's like, oh, med kit? Yep, overcharge. Oh, I bring back 3 dudes again. Yeah, I asked him, it's like, I know you're having a hard time understanding, so like sometimes he doesn't have the weapon options too, because the old 10-man Krieg Forge World models, they only came with a flamethrower. So my thinking was, like, I add like a, he wants plasma guns, okay, I add like a blue ribbon on the base, and it's like, oh, there you go, there's a plasma gun. And then for the melta guns, I would run like a red like ribbon too, like imagine I had like a base like this, right? And I would just like color like part of the base like this, like blue or red kind of deal. So he understands which one's which kind of deal. What do you guys think about that? I think it's an okay idea. If it doesn't do anything to attack. That's smart. Oh, that is smart. Okay, thank you. Oh, overcharge even if it doesn't do anything to the attack. Oh, I see, because they're expendable. That makes more sense. Okay. But yeah, if you look at the old Forge World models, they don't have a lot of options compared to the new plastic kit. So that was my suggestion to him, because he has a heart. Because to him, they all look the same to him. Whereas to me, I can tell the difference because I actually painted them for him. So he has a very hard time. So I need to do that for him pretty soon before he plays again. Because he did not understand what the command squad looks like, so he just grabbed a bunch of guys. And I was like, "This is my command squad." It's like, no, it's not. That is not your command squad. That's a bunch of Krieg infantry. Because yeah, exactly. Always overcharge, always overcharge. Also, I don't usually overcharge my world eaters. Not gonna lie, because everyone's pretty good. So I tend not to overcharge with my world eaters, because I know I add plasma guns to them, but each one is really good, so I tend not to. That makes me a coward, right? It probably does. You sure you get 3 plasma guns per 10? You get 3? I thought you get 2. You actually get 3? Am I wrong? Dang. I think I gave 2 of them plasma guns. I gave a champion a plasma gun. I think I gave another one. I just really don't remember anymore. I didn't write it out because I don't know how you're with swear words in chat. I am okay with them. I just won't read it because I actually don't swear, so that's okay. I'm okay if other people do it, but like for me personally, I don't like to swear. But like if other people do it, like you can definitely say it in chat. Like I don't really care if that's how you speak, then it's fine. As long as you're not like saying it to another person in the chat, you can like do whatever you want. If you're describing something, like then you're okay. Like we're all adults here. Like people are allowed to swear, so it's fine. I just don't do it because I don't like it. But you guys can do it without like instigating like a confrontation kind of deal. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Hey Noodle fan. Wait, who's the Noodle fan here? Is it you? You could be doing. Yeah. Oh, my friend told me something interesting about taking hazard tests because apparently a lot of people forget to do the hazard test. So he told me, it's like, hey, when you do a hazard test, do it right at the beginning when you shoot because then you don't forget. I was like, oh, that sounds good. But then what happens if your character dies? Then he says like, oh, well, then you gotta remember that. So I don't know. It's up to you. I think we are almost done this. I don't know if I should paint the helmet different on the power pack up to 8 pound because I painted them green. Fan is a Swedish swear word. Oh, well that doesn't affect me. It's fine. It's in a different language. Swearing in different languages is completely different. Yeah, adding the lighter thing is better. It looks so much better now. Even though I'm doing kind of poorly. Different topic. Something I want to start doing that might be cool with that is if a small model says something really if a model is something really good, add a gold star to the base like a medal. Oh, that's good. That's really cool. I think if something similar happened to me, I would probably add a nameplate, like give it a name. That would be really sick. A nameplate would sound super sick. Yeah, I need to get some more Agrax Earthshade washes. Because that's what I did to my last ones, and my current one dried up, and I had that one for 5 years. And I think I used it all, so I think that's a good thing I used it all. That's good. Oh, you guys can see the model. Because sometimes I like to take the model outside of the camera's view because I like to paint like different positions, I guess you can call it that, like hold it in different places. And there's a lot of times I take it off the camera, which is kind of sad. But this time I'm doing pretty good, I like to think. A couple years there's a normal lasgun, do like 10 stars on the base. That would be really good. Actually, one of my friends, you know that Creed guy I kept mentioning? He had one guy, I could not put the arm on it. So we just call him one arm McGee, and he just like slaps really hard. But base is in 28.5 millimeter. When it's supposed to be 25, then I don't care. Proxy is no problem. Yeah, that's fine. It's like, it's so little. Like, this makes a really little difference. If it came with 25, I think one thing that GW said, if it came with the original bases, you can use those for tournament play. But at some point, you would want to upgrade. I'm not too sure when you would upgrade, but you would have to upgrade at some point. Dang, these 8-bound are looking good now. They looked ugly before, but now they look good. Oh, upgrade in the 22nd century? I don't know if I'm gonna be alive during the 22nd century. Unless I live like over 100 years, and maybe. Maybe technology will allow humans to live past 100 really easily. But who knows what can happen in 100 years. I mean, the early 20th century predicted that. I mean, they tried to. They said we live in flying cities, but that hasn't happened yet. Because, no bases. That's a good point. Maybe you can add like decals to it. Maybe you can do it that way. That would be really, really cool. Also, I don't know how you guys pronounce it. I prefer to call it decals. Other people prefer to call it decals, but I don't think decals sounds right in my opinion. It sounds very weird to me. You plan on being there? Really? Plan to be a grandpa dancing party all day and all night? Dang, you have more energy than I do. I do kind of like to go to parties a lot with my friends, but I usually have to drive everyone, so I don't normally drink at parties because I'm designated driver, and I'm permanently designated driver. And then the other way sounds weird. Wait, what? What did I say? Probably. I'll be 90 plus 120, 100. Oh, for decals. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I am right. I am normal. I am definitely normal. That's right. I'll be 90 plus 120, 100 happens all party. Dang. I don't know how old I would be in. Actually, I can't even tell you guys my age. That's fine. But I'll be old. That's all I'm saying. Everyone's gonna be old at this point. Some of us will be not here. Yeah. Applying decals is, once you learn how to do it, it becomes really, really easy. You get microsol and microset. You do that. You put it on. You seal it in with some like varnish, and you're all good. Over 200 years old? Really? He's over 200? Dang. Oh, also, what do you guys think of the New York rules? I think people really, really like them. They're like super good. The New York rules are like good, like really, really good. How many points is he getting? Like 150 something points for a Miltar model. That's quite a lot for them. I do freehanding because I can't. You are braver than most, is all I can say. That is insane. I cannot freehand for the life of me. But I choose not to because I don't want to. Because I need to save some time. 150 to be fair, Yarrick. That is very true. I think he also has a self-res too. He has one self-res. I think it's like on a 2 or 3 up. He comes back with like 3 wounds remaining, I believe. Something like that. I don't even remember anymore. I honestly don't know what the rest of his buffs do, but it's fine. One self-res, 3 wounds and a 2 up. You know what's really sad? I have Current of Betrayer. He also has the same thing. It's on a 2 up. I rolled a 1. He did not come back. That game was kind of cooked, by the way. I could not do anything. That game was so cooked. I was definitely not winning that one. That one kind of sucked. Non-metallic metal, OSL, and mascara and eyes because I can't and a bit bored sometimes. You are good. You're definitely better, a lot braver than I am. I just like to keep things really, really simple. I think I kind of stopped learning new techniques, unfortunately, but I think I tried to pick up enamel washes. That's one thing I wanted to learn, which is I saw how to do enamel washes. It was like, it was so good. Like, they look way, way better. It just takes a lot more work to do. That's about it. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Dang, they're becoming very clean now. I think I did. Yeah, I did this one already. Yeah, let's do this one. Then once I do these highlights, and then we're done. Minus like the wash on the brassy details, which kind of sucks. Sculpting an epic diorama basis. Oh, like 3D sculpting or like actual hand sculpting. 3D sculpting sounds really good. That's like a skill a lot of people want, actually. I think for both, yeah. Hand sculpting. Yeah, that's good too. A lot of people like the hand sculpting. Then you can do commissions if you so choose to do so. But then you have to deal with people, so that's a big pain in the butt. Don't pick up techniques. I just paint and think I do pretty quick. I did Hellhound from prime to finish yesterday in one sitting. Let's go. We like I like to do like one sitting at sometimes, but then that one sitting becomes 10 hours, so it becomes a very long day. Very, very, very long day. Man, it's always good to expand. I also want to learn Blender for both game dev, but also create my own minis because I can actually draw. Blender is good. I'm not too sure about this, but I don't think a lot of like professional game devs use Blender in their games. They use another type of software. I can't remember, but Blender does get the basics down, is all I can say. But a lot of professionals don't use it. I don't believe. You gotta actually look at that. You probably know more than I do, but that's what I remember seeing. I wonder where my skills be in 10 years. Probably better than mine. I think it was about 4 hours, give or take, but for your vehicle, that's not bad. That's probably around the same. That's good. You'll probably be better than me than I was, like, when I was thinking about, when I was, like, fresh out of high school, and I was thinking, I was like, okay, what do I want to do? Because you actually have an idea of what you want to do. I kind of had an idea. All I knew is that I wanted to go into the sciences, and I did, and I got the degree and whatnot, but finding a job now is kind of hard in that field. You would probably have a better time than me if you're going to programming, because you can literally work from home, so that's a benefit. Yeah, a lot of the people who I know who I've talked to who are programmers, they work for like a US company, because a lot of US companies are hiring programmers even from like out of country. So that's a good thing. You've probably done way more research than I have, but that's what I have been told. Mostly hobby skills, but yes, also professional skills. Yes, very, very true. Yeah. There are some people who say don't turn your hobbies into a business, and there's other people say do that. I don't know which side you are on, but probably start as a hobby and see how that goes. A lot of people start as a hobby and see if they want to take it a step further. And then you look at the VTubing community. It's like, hey, I want this as a job. It's like, I don't know if you want that as a job, because it's kind of hard. Not gonna lie. I see people all the time, VTubers, I guess. They like to complain, and I don't see a point in complaining into the void. So that's bad. You're an electrician? Dang, there's so many people coming to my chat that are in the trade. I have at least I have two friends that are electricians, and I think two of them were talking to each other. I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. But you guys are rich. That's all I'm saying. You guys make a boatload of money as electricians. I don't know what like country you guys are in, but like I think for us it's like how much do electricians make? Like 50, 40 bucks Canadian or more, something like that. It will be a hobby. I have a goal to write a book or two within 30 to 40 years. You're probably gonna do very good stop motion. A lot of people really want to write books nowadays. I do not have the proficiency to do so. One of my friends did a apprenticeship at like a school for electricians. Now he's doing like getting his hours in. He really likes it. He really does. Like it's a really good job too, being an electrician. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. That's looking really good. So like the stream was red and I couldn't catch up. Nice. We're just trying to finish up these little 8-bound. You are okay, Ryan. You're definitely okay. I just need to grab a drink, which is right beside me. I think we just need to add the washes to the silver metallics, and we're good. You're a German electrician? If I work like that, I get fired and sued? Really? Yeah, you know what's really funny? My friend, like, he works like for like a commercial business, and he saw like the because okay, let me start over again. My friend, he works for a commercial business, right? So he's like electrician for a commercial business. Initially one other company took on a job, right? And they backed out, and then his company took on that job. So he has to check all the work for that business, all the electrical work, and he said it was like the most garbage electrical work he ever saw. And that's what he said. So I was like, he hates it because it's a big building too. Very strict rules. Dang, the strict rules for electrical work. That's I don't know what kind of strict rules you have, but I guess it's like a lot of safety. I write lore for 40k armies. I don't, because I just want to hit things really hard. But I do read up the lore in the little books they give out, which is, I think I need to stop buying the books, but I do like the pretty art books. I will say I definitely needed the codex to play in my Crusade campaign. That was the only thing I did. I needed that so badly. But at the time, the World Eaters Codex was like out of stock for 3 months. It was out of stock for so long. I really had to get printouts for it for my games. But no one batted an eye, so I was kind of happy. With me doing a small lore dump, yeah, you can do a small lore dump. Wait, is there no writing channel in the Discord? I totally forgot about that. Did I add a creative writing channel in the Discord? I'm just wondering that right now. I don't know if I did. Let me just paint up a little bit more on this guy and I'll go check. I probably didn't. I will then. Oh. Yeah, there is one. Oh, I did add one. What? When did I add one? I'm pretty sure like a lot of people would see it, because if you write it in a YouTube chat, it might get lost, so people won't be able to see your magnificent writing. Okay, I'm actually quite curious. Did I actually add one? A few months back, I did. Where the hell? Oh, I did add rating. Oh, I see. I did add it. I totally forgot about that. Oopsies. Okay. Did I do this one yet? Oh, I did. Which one did I not do? I didn't do this one yet. Okay, we're good. And then we are almost done painting the slaughterbound. Just need to do the brass, which I don't have to wash for. Well, I will have it tomorrow. Corn, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Exactly. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. You're exactly right there, remnant of chaos. Okay. It's kind of weird that you guys are all showing up now as soon as I'm finishing up this world, this 8 bound. Is there a trick to this streaming thing where I almost finish a model and then all of a sudden everyone shows up now? Are demanded? Yeah, I want new ones too. Don't hype me up that much. It's okay. It's okay. Hot water for the noodles. I would kill for some noodles right now. I have a hot take. Okay, let's hear the hot take then. Let's hear it. I don't like the 8 bound. I mean, I don't like them either. They're okay. I hate painting faces, but the rules are good. They hit hard. But what would you use for an 8 bound like proxy is what I want to say. How many skulls for a cup of noodle? 8. 8 skulls. Give me 8 skulls and you're good. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that is good for the 8 bound. They look... Honestly, they look better than the last ones I did. But I think I need to paint this part pinkish, but I don't want to do it right now. But this is good enough. What do you guys think? Okay, let me just do a close-up. I'm not doing the faces, by the way, because no one's going to look that close to it. Plus I hate it. Best I can do is 3. Nah, you need 8 skulls. I mean, yeah, it looks okay to me. If I went for chaos, I'd probably follow a different guy. Oh, really, Silent Fall? Which one would you pick? Which out of the chaos guys would you pick? Would you pick, would you do Chaos Undivided? Would you do Nurgle? Would you do Slanesh? Would you do Zeech? It depends on the type of player you are. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff right now. Well, those are done. Oh, it's been 3 hours already, huh? God, I haven't played my World Eaters in a long time. They're okay right now. Like, I think the rules currently for 10th edition World Eaters kind of suck. You know what they... I don't know if you played World Eaters in 9th edition. I didn't, but I saw what they had, and we suffered so much in 10th edition. They got rid of the 6-up Feel No Pain, and they got rid of the Advance in Charge for the Blessings. That really sucks. That is really, really bad. It absolutely sucked. Yeah, I hate that too. It was like the main thing that made it really good. The other thing is that the only good detachment we have is Berserker Warband. That's the only good one we have. There's maybe Corrin Demonkins, but that's kind of just it. It's not for horny reasons. Oh, that's okay. I actually did get a Heathen Knights of Slanesh army for Age of Sigmar. But I guess people like Slanesh for the fast moving what's it called? Units. And they hit a lot too. By a lot I mean they hit consistently. Lose all blessing to revive him. Yeah, he's really meh for points, but I like to bring him on the table because he's really fun. You know what? It was really funny when you say that. When you lose all blessings to revive him, I did get a chance to revive him, and it actually won me the game against a friend. Because I threatened his backline with Angron, and he had to fire everything into it, while my other units got to actually just walk along. It was really good. And then I learned later that when you actually revive Angron, the game's kind of over at that point. Because by the time you're at like turn 3 or turn 4, there's nothing on the board. So when you res him, it's like a big threat. I hate that his strike is S14 while Magnus is strength 16. Yeah, it's messed up too, by the way. I don't know why they did that. I think they did that just because of Berserker Warband, which is very messed up. And also it's messed up for war reasons too. Magnus, some book nerd, is like stronger than Angron. Oh, you know what I actually could do? I forgot I had some basing material. I totally forgot I need to base this. Oh god, it smells like really bad stuff. But I forgot I had basing material. So that is what I'm going to do. I totally forgot to do this. I can do this right now. Okay, let's move aside all these paints. Get out of here. Then we have this. And for like a Mars kind of luck. You guys don't get to see me do this often because I totally forget to do it. Good night. Oh, good night, stop motion. Good night, good night. I forgot it's like literally past midnight for you. Apart to ignore modifiers, one the situations just suck. Yeah, they absolutely do suck. Actually, I actually don't use that modifier, the one that like negates negative modifiers. I use the other one, which is called Overwhelming Wrath, which makes it so the unit is the units it currently in combat with, it can't fall back until it takes it passes the leadership test. Is that the forbidden peanut? Yeah, this is a forbidden peanut butter. You want to eat some? You like the forbidden peanut butter, right? Stop motion. Yeah, that's the only one I use because a lot of the armies I play against don't have negative modifiers that goes towards Angron, so I just don't use it. And the last one was it reroll blessings? Yeah, that one kind of sucks. Yeah, the Vallejo jar. The Vallejo jar is good. I like this for basing material. You get so much of it, like it beats like the other brands like really well. Plus, it looks really good. Blessed by coin strikes at you, it should delete your existence. Honestly, every time I put Angron against something else, it literally deletes the other unit. There's like the only thing it probably can't kill is like Lionel Johnson, and that's all I can think of. Or another Demon Primarch. I had it. Okay, I had Angron fight Gilliman, and Angron did like 24 dev wounds to Gilliman, and then he flat out just died. But you know what the sad thing was? Gilman stood right back up the next turn and then slapped Angron, so the game was over by then. But it was really funny. Wait, do you guys play Ultramarines? Do you guys know what the damage on Gilman's Gauntlet is? Because I can't remember what it is. I think it's damage 3 or is it damage 4? I honestly can't remember what it is. Want to know something funny? I do want to know something funny. You're telling me a joke here? I would love to hear the joke. Oh, it's kind of blurry. I gotta... Let me see. Well, forget that. It's okay. You guys can see a blurry model anyway. Yeah, I can see what I see whenever I don't have my glasses on. It's only 3 models. That's good. Maybe I don't know. Do you guys prefer to base it? Like do you guys prefer to base it first and then glue the model on, or do you like glue the model on and then base afterwards? Because I literally put the model on and then try to do the basing material after. First game I played against a Chaos Space Marine player, he brought Abaddon, and you never guess what killed him. What killed Abaddon? Is it like a cultist or a scout? I'm kind of curious what killed it. My goddamn Scout Sentinel in melee. That's really funny actually. That's super funny. Your Scout Sentinel killed an Abaddon in melee. That's very funny actually. God, my friend, I was playing against him last week, and my Lancer. Okay, I got 3 shots off with the Lancer, and it was like AP like -4, right? So you have to roll 6s for his Lehman Russes. And I swear to God, he rolled like all 6s all the time. I could not kill that goddamn Lehman Russ tank with my Gladiator Lancer tank. I was not having it that day. Yeah, that thing ate all my shots, and it saved all it saves with 6 ups. Okay, after I add this texture paint on, I have to wait a little bit. By a little bit, I meant like the whole day for it to set. Because every time I try to wait a couple hours, it's never done. So this is actually the final step I'm going to be doing. I don't know if you guys ever use Vallejo like diorama stuff, but it's like it's good. It's a good stuff. It's so good. There's mutual destruction, but it's a good trade for me. We love mutual destruction, by the way. It's fun. But I don't understand how people can actually play Warhammer as a mutual destruction game without playing primary objectives, because sometimes the models can't compete. Like if you try to play like army killing against another army without primaries, then how do your like weak units actually work then? Corn player, I see. Yeah, definitely a corn player. You're definitely correct. I love melee, but no, I think it's just generally I just love the melee armies a lot more than the range armies. I think that's what it is. Also, what's up, Tank It? You like Warhammer? You gotta tell me if you like if you play Warhammer. So far, everyone I've talked to that is new to like my streams, they are also new to playing the tabletop. So you gotta tell me what you're playing. I'm more so into Iron Warriors. Hell yeah, I recently bought Iron Warriors. Oh, not Iron Warriors specifically. I recently bought like all the Iron Warriors stuff minus the Defiler. So I have the new Kravik Morn model lying around. And I have the Mutilators lying around. They're all built. I just gotta buy some paint. Oh, wait. Let's see. Sentinel attacked Abalon. He survived with a single wound. He shrugged back, killed the Sentinel, and the Sentinel deadly demise. That's so funny. We love that. My Jimmies are thoroughly rustled. Dang. Are they actually? Oh, for you, Tank It. Since you like Iron Warriors, I want to show you something. I don't think some of you guys know this. I think maybe Remnant knows this. Hold on 1 second. I think he's kind of dusty now, right, though. Guys like Perturabo. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fallen. I'm not really new to Warhammer. Yeah, but you like Perturabo. Yeah, pretty boy. Also, yeah. Horus Heresy, Perturabo. Yeah, his face is really light, by the way. This kind of sucks. But he's really cool. Overpriced. You know what's really funny? This model was less expensive than the Forge World model, by the way. It was less expensive. Oh, it's really dusty. I should probably wipe them off pretty soon. But yeah. Perturabo. You're watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, you know what's really funny? Speaking about that... Uh-oh, did I break it? Oh no, I didn't break it. Does he have a helmet? He does not come with a helmet option. He comes with Forge Breaker and then like a couple of hand options, and that's kind of just it. But speaking about Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Remnant, my friends were watching Wheel of Fortune yesterday, and I don't know what it was, but I think they had a vendetta against a guy named Greg. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know what kind of detachment I would run from the Iron Warriors. I think I would run Fellhammer. Is this Fellhammer Siege Host? Or is it, what's the new one called? The new one where you get the Deep Strike. That one. I would run one of those two, but I think I'm leaning towards the Fellhammer Siege more. The Fellhammer Siege is like, what is it? You get to subtract 1 from your opponent's wound roll if their strength is higher than your infantry's toughness kind of deal, right? I don't know what other people run for their Iron Warriors. Also, can I just say, Tank It, you probably have Havocs in your army too, right? Like the heavy weapons team. Why the hell did it only give you 1 Reaper chain cannon? I was so upset. I was about to build an entire unit with like Reaper chain cannons, and they only give you 1 option. What is up with that? You gotta tell me. Like, does that not make you upset? Gotta admit, even though being a loyal, so I have a soft spot for a lot of Chaos Demons, except Zeech. Because screw Zeech. You don't know? Oh, you don't run Havocs. Dang. I thought you would you would understand my pain of running Havocs and not having 4 Reaper chain cannons. Yeah, I do have Rubik. I do have Thousand Suns, by the way. So I don't know how you feel about me after that. Terminator squads? Oh, you run Terminator squads. Oh, okay, so they're just Iron Warrior scene, but you're probably running... What's that detachment that a lot of people run in Chaos? What's it called? The default one, the vanilla one. I can't remember what it's actually called. Post some lore. Also, okay, good night for now. Oh, good night, stop motion, good night. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Okay, I need to use... Nah, we don't have to use the smaller one. Okay, maybe we do. This thing is not... Can't get to it. Dang, all of a sudden new people started joining. I guess you guys just got off work or whatever the hell happened. Okay, sorry, I don't have it in the camera. It's okay. Goop, we love Goop. I will allow that. I don't know why Automod like said that. Especially hated Zeech because of his sorcery, and you chose a... Does Corn actually hate Zeech? I thought he hated Slanesh more. I think him and Slanesh are at odds because Corn just wants to kill things, and Slanesh just wants to cause pain, so that kind of doesn't kill him instantly. I think Zeech has like a thing with Nurgle because Nurgle thinks everything is like predestined, whereas like Zeech thinks you can change your fate, kind of deal. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that. All the answers are wrong. Yeah, they're all wrong. Okay, we'll just wait for that. And found this. Oh, you're scrolling through YouTube? Really? Dang. Yeah, that's how a lot of people find me. I guess, I don't know. A lot of people find me through the scrolling thing. But I hope you enjoy your stay is all I want to say. But yeah, Warhammer is my jam for like, I think the past like 5 or 6 years at this point. I do enjoy playing it. I do, however, see a lot of like VTubers, they get into it and all they do is just kind of like, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but when I see a VTuber watch like Bricky's video for views and then never do anything else again, it kind of leaves me with a very sad feeling. You heart Warhammer? I heart Warhammer. I have 5 40k armies. I have Dark Angels. I have Blood Angels. I have World Eaters. I have Thousand Suns. And I just got some Chaos Space Marines, which I'm going to paint Iron Warriors. And then for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, I don't know if people care about that part, but I have Slaves to Darkness. I have... What is it? Henoisa Slanesh, and I have Osirik Bone Reaper. Thoughts on the Armageddon box. Also, hello, Rigorous Cal. My thoughts is that the Space Marine half sucks, except for the characters. Like, the Space Marine Captain is good, like, model-wise, and the Chaplain's good. Everything else kind of sucks, in my opinion. Yeah, Korn has a lot of hate towards Psychers. He does not like magic. I love the Dark Angels to guide me to Warhammers. Yes, they're so cool. The lore behind them is really cool. It's so nice. They're super nice. Very secretive. Very secret order. Knightly order. And except when half of your legion just like straight up turns traitor, which is really funny. Where's my other red? I thought I had another red here. I guess I put it away. Especially compared to 10th edition Leviathan box. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, is this like resculpts of like previous like older models? Except for maybe the Eradicators, which got the heavy bolters, but still, they kind of it kind of just sucks. Like, if you look at the orc side, how many new models did they get? They got like, okay, it's not the boys. They got Big Boss. They got the Daka rig. A War Track. I guess the War Track is like a second edition model, but still, like, I would rather like new models rather than resculpts. But then again, when you look at Space Marines, they already have a lot of models, so I guess resculpts would be good. Okay, hold on. I gotta find if it's worth buying as a Space Marine player. I actually don't know. I think I would still recommend it to a new player before like an existing player. I don't think it's worth it. She hit the best 125. Oh, good night, Scion. Good night, good night. Also, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I forgot I missed that. Thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate for everyone who follows on Twitch and then subscribes on YouTube. Also, we just hit 200 subs on YouTube. I'm very happy about that. Bye, Scion. Have a good sleep. But yeah, I did not expect to get 200 subs on YouTube. It's been about like since like December, and I think it's going pretty quick. Not gonna lie. But yeah, the orc side looks way better than the Space Marine side. Also, I'll be right back. I gotta find a red that I can actually use. I can't use this one because it's all dried up. Oh, nice. Nice. I found my red. I found the red I was looking. Okay. I need to shake it up. But yeah, the only thing I would get are the characters. So I don't think getting the book is worth it. Getting the box is worth it for me, because how much would the box cost nowadays? Like, I don't know what the US prices are, but it's like, my guess is like 250 US bucks or something. But for Canadian, it would be like 300 bucks for like something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to settle. Yeah, it's kind of dry. I was gonna add some contrast paint to this, right? But when I did it, when it was still wet, it kind of like did not work very well. So I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to do it. 500 Australian by my local Warhammer guy. That is insane. Also, I feel sorry for you that you guys got rid of like the tiny like fridge magnets. You guys banned those. I'm so sorry about that. Like the tiny hobby magnets, you're like, your country just straight up banned them. How are you supposed to attach magnets to your minis now? But hello Australian. I almost said belly. I am not Australian, but everything in Australia for Warhammer related stuff is expensive. They were hobby magnets. Yeah, I think your government banned like the tiny magnets because they're a choking hazard. I don't know what specific magnets they were called, but it was like the 5x2 magnets, like the really small ones. I don't know if they got around to the hobby magnets, like the brand, the thing about it. I'm not too sure. Like, I guess if you search up like Australia bans magnets, you can probably find an article about it. Ink patrols. Try to get others in the genre. I've been doing Warhammer for a year and 3 months now. Dang, there's a lot of new guys here, and I think I do occasionally get older guys too. Try to get others in the game. Yeah, usually the combat patrols or like the launch boxes, they tend to try to get the new guys in. So I think at this point, I kind of don't need it. But at the same time, a lot of the older people who are into the hobby will try to get the launch box for the new models too, because sometimes it will take a while to get those models, or like at other times you won't be able to get one of the new models except for in a bundle pack, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Guys, when you look, okay, my example, you look at the Scorpec Lord for Necrons, you can only buy that with the other models in it. So the other models include a Canotep Reanimator, a Technomancer, whatever it's called, a Plasmancer, and then like 2 Cryptals, and that costs like 200 bucks Canadian. So if you wanted to actually buy the individual Scorpec Lord model, you'd probably be buying it from a third-party seller for 100 bucks Canadian. So yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can't buy individual models alone in a separate kit. You have to gotta buy it in like a bundle with other models, which some people don't want to do. But yeah. Yeah. Also, for did I ask you what you played? No, I didn't ask you, Rigorous Cal. What kind of army are you planning on playing or are playing at the moment? Like, what got you into Warhammer? Like, army wise, like what faction? Are you Chaos enjoyer? Are you Imperium enjoyer? Are you Xenos? You like the new orc models? I do. That Daka rig is so cool. You're Salamanders enjoyer? Let's go. You got the flamers, you got the meltas. You're good. I think my favorite all around like Space Marine, like Loyalist Space Marine Legion, Space Marine chapter, my favorite one would probably be the Blood Angels, but I think they've been on the shelf for a little bit because I've been playing my Dark Angels a little bit more. But I will go back to my Blood Angels at some point when they get better stuff than what they got. Those sanguinary guards kind of suck, by the way. Even though I did buy them, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite. But yeah, it's fine. But Dante is cool. Commander Dante is very, very cool. No one can tell me otherwise. I think everyone likes the Blood Angels though. I don't think there's anyone I've met that like hates on them. I love Dark Angels and Lamenters. Aren't the Lamenters the one who are very unlucky, but they figured out the was it the red thirst of the Blood Angels? Like they don't have that curse anymore. They figured it out, but they can't remember. Oh, I remember reading up some lore about it's the full gold guys. Yeah, the full gold guys. Yeah, they're okay. You got actually like them. That's the one thing people don't like. But I like them for a lore reason specifically. Like they're just all around really good characters. I think they're the second nicest Space Marine chapter, only to Salamanders. Salamanders are the nicest ones. Oh, speaking of that, Rigorous Cal, did you know that the chapter master for the Salamanders, Tushan, he doesn't have a model yet, but basically there was like an instance where they were on like a planet with another chapter called the Marines Malevolent, right? And the Marines Malevolent are like the total opposite of Salamanders, but they are loyalists. So they don't care for human life or at all. So they pretty much mortar striked an enemy base with civilians in it, and they thought nothing of it. So Tushan goes to Marines Malevolent like tent or whatever you call it, and he got like so angry with him. It's like, okay buddy, throw down right now. If you go for those gauntlets, I'm gonna beat you up. And so he did. And guy got beat up by Tushan up the Salamanders. Guy is cool. Okay, that's good. W Salamanders. Yeah, if you want to read more about Tushan, I think I got some parts of it wrong, but that's like the very gist of it. He beat up a Marines Malevolent captain, Space Marine captain, for pretty much nuking like civilians. But yeah, the Salamander characters are cool. I think they have Vulcan Hassan. He's not a chapter master, by the way. Do I stream on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch. I think there is a link in the description to Twitch if you prefer Twitch. I do dual stream. But yeah, there we go. That is the 8-bound done. Dang, it's been 3.5 hours, huh? Okay, I'm just finishing up painting right now. That's I can't believe. Okay, no offense, but like I think it took me right around the 3-hour mark to finish these models, so that's good timing. 3 hours for 3 models. I painted a lot of them last week. Oh, thank you, Rigorous Cal. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, I do dual stream because of preferences. Personal preference, because some people prefer Twitch, some people prefer YouTube. But I think YouTube has more discovery, I believe. They have a lot more discovery for new streamers. Twitch is just like community building kind of deal. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I might just end stream a little bit. It's pretty soon. I got nothing else I want to paint today. This was pretty much all I wanted to do today. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. There we go. But yeah, if you want to base your models, get the Vallejo diorama effect. And yeah, I'm only able to dual stream because I have a fairly good computer and good internet. Well, I guess you can call it good internet, but I think it mainly falls to a good computer, because I think last time I tried to do this on my older computer, it did not work. By the way, it absolutely did not work. Okay, I think I'm so sorry, Rigorous Cow. I know you just found me, but I think it's been 3 hours and 40 minutes about. I think I'm gonna call it there, but thank you for all you new people joining and actually finding my stream. I think there was a couple new people actually. There was you, there was Tankit, there was... How many other people? That was 2 so far. 1, 2... 3. 3 new people. That's better. No, 4 new people. Dang, there was 4 new people. Let's go. Yeah, good computer. I built my computer, by the way. I know how it works. I'm not some person that buys a pre-built and wonder what's wrong with the pre-built. So like, if I know what's wrong with the computer, I can figure it out most of the time. I like the customizable computer. And you know what's really funny? I built this computer before all the computer parts went up. So that is a good thing. Yeah. Okay, let me see who I can raid on Twitch. I don't know what your preference is for like Twitch stuff. But every time I try to raid on Twitch, is usually everyone leaves by then. And then whenever I look in miniatures and models, no one's really building any Warhammer stuff. It's mainly Gundam. But let's take a look. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, let me know if you have any recommendations. I would love to hear it right now. Dang, is no one building Warhammer? What the hell is wrong with me? May as well see. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, let's see. You have no recommendations? Okay, that's okay. But I think you would probably prefer someone doing Warhammer stuff or whatnot. Let's take a look. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick one within the next like minute or so. Regardless. I hate this so much. Is this guy... Oh, this guy's painting some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna send you to whoever this person is. Yeah, I'm gonna send you here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the end screen button and I'll send you to Pixie Log. Oh, I'm sorry, Tankit. I'm probably just gonna end stream right now, but if you have anything final to say, you can say it now. Otherwise, I'm gonna send Twitch over to Pixie Locket. But as for YouTube, I can't actually send anyone over anywhere because I'm not YouTube partnered. But I just want to see, yeah, I'm so sorry, Tankit. I know you're back and all. I feel so super bad, but I will be streaming sometime next week. Mostly, I'll put up a schedule. There is a Discord in the description, and hopefully it works. Actually, I'll just send it right now. There is a Discord, and I will send you guys the link because sometimes the link does not work. It really sucks. Okay, I'll send one in YouTube, and I'll send one in Twitch. And then there's your Discord link. Okay, because sometimes the one in the description, somehow every time it doesn't work and it sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go to the end screen button and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.